Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
So that's the dark part of it.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary, isn't it?
And
That is.
for everybody's information too, the reason why on the BIGO app I became popular, it is because of all TKOs, of all TKO's exes, I am the only person that he is not talking about, that he is not talking to, and that he is not responding into any way, like in any possible way. Because he always blocks me, and the people were like thinking too much, that this lady is telling the truth, because why is he always doing that to me? If I am lying, I should be the one who is going to be scared of him, right? And he is the one who's always going to be running after me. But why it's the other way? It is because he knows that I'm telling the truth, that this is his son. Of all people, why would I choose him? I could have chosen Keanu Reeves. I could have chosen the king, the prince of the United Kingdom. Why would I even choose him? I mean, come on. I mean,
Celine, tell him about the makeup. Tell him about the everything.
the makeup. Yeah, I don't know if everybody knows in here that TKO does wear makeup. This is the story about the makeup, okay? So of course, for the I think this is the last day before he's supposed to be going to the US. So I actually ordered something for him, and that was a bracelet. It is called the Piao. It's an Asian Chinese bracelet. It is a 24 karat gold bracelet. It's not too much. It's not too much, if you're gonna compare that to the real gold. But it is something. It's the thought that counts, right? So one night, he was. I came from work, and then he came from the mall. So he was like holding a paper bag. He was holding a paper bag. It was a Milani bag, a Milani paper bag. So I know it's a brand of makeup. So I was in the bathroom, and then I said, "Oh my gosh, he bought something for me," and he bought something for me. Oh my gosh. So when I came out the bathroom, he told me, I could not find my right shade, so I bought the darkest one, and I bought the lightest one, and then I mixed it up together so that I could have my shade. So that's when I knew it was for him. But anyways, I know that he wears makeup because he has a Fenty Beauty foundation that is hidden behind the creatine and the tissue on the bathroom. So I know that he wears makeup. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, he does wear makeup. And do you know that I am not allowed to look in his face the moment that we wake up in the morning? So I was like, he was in the bed. Okay, I was like asking him, what do you want for breakfast? What do you want for breakfast? And then he said, don't look at me. He was doing like this, don't look at me. And then I said, why I'm not allowed to look at you? Don't look at me. I said, don't look at me. So he was mad that I'm looking at him. So what I did, he was here on this side, and I was like looking at the other direction, asking him, what do you want for breakfast? Because he doesn't want me to look at him. And then right after when he came out of the bathroom, okay, I can look at him already. It is because he already put foundation in his face. Like, what the heck? Like, okay. So and also do you know that that I didn't know that it was fake jewelries. So the jewelries or the big chains that he has, that he claims that is real, they put that on a Ziploc. So that is where he keeps all his things, in a Ziploc. So the big chains, the grills with the sunglasses, and the
Wait, so you're saying because it's stored in a Ziploc is fake?
well, if you do, if you have a real, a real gold chain, a real chain, why would you even put that on a Ziploc together with the other things, together with the charger, together with the sunglasses, together with the watch, together with your grills, the grills that you put in.
Cause now is it turning? Is any of this turning that's going into this Ziploc bag? Is any of this turning from the
What do you mean
moisture?
turning?
Like turning colors? Like is this jewelry turning colors?
I actually don't give much attention to to those things, because I'm really not for his money or that, but I didn't see that.
Okay,
But
because
I know.
maybe the jury is real to a degree. I mean, it could be real plating, to a
Oh,
degree.
well, I don't know, because the real gold chain, they're heavy, right?
No, but you know what he said, Manny? That he cleans it with Windex.
Oh, I mean, they do try to tell you to stay away from chemicals, so I don't really know with that one. So I guess that would be a debate whether it's real or not, because they do try to tell you to stay away from chemicals if it's fake stuff. So I would think if you're putting chemicals on it, then maybe it has to be realer than fake. I'm just saying, right? Because they
And
tell you to stay
also,
away from
Boss Life.
chemicals,
Remember
right?
Boss Life Manny was one of the exes. She said that he would pawn that type of stuff from the pawn shop, all the jewelry and stuff. So it wasn't his.
So even if he pawned it, then it has to be real, right? Because
Exactly. So
in
it
order
is
to
real.
so
It
in order
is real.
to
It's just not
pawn
his.
it, yeah, I mean, I y'all, I mean, now we not from America. I get it. We playing games too. I was just letting sister know that ain't nothing wrong with a Ziploc bag.
No.
It stores. Did it turn inside a Ziploc bag? So that's what I'm looking for. Because is in a Ziploc bag. No matter where you try to hide fake jewelry, it's gonna turn. You can't
I'm
hide
sure
it
it's
nowhere.
real. I'm sure it's real. It's just, it's not his.
We all should know that. And then also with fake jewelry, we know you put it in chemicals, that's gonna start it to turn. So, you know, come on, y'all.
Where do you find that?
Come on. We can't play
There
cray
are
cray.
so there is like so many things, to share, like about him. Like, I know that he almost went to jail in here because he didn't want to pay the parking fee. That time
Mm.
it was like $11. It was like 720 pesos. It was like $11. The parking attendant
I'm
is
sure some
already.
jewelry is fake, you all. I mean, again, we all know the artist wears some type of fake jewelry because again, you getting it snatched, yada yada yada. But I can understand if he's going somewhere that's not America, he may want to wear his real stuff. Then in America, coming around us, he's wearing fake stuff. I mean, even I
Mhm.
do that from time to time. Like if I'm going to a nice area, I'm like, oh, let me put my good shit on. And then if I'm going to a not so nice area, it's like, let me not bring no attention to myself. You get it? Like we in America, we should know how to go. Some places
Yeah,
you can't even bring a smartphone because they're gonna get you. So,
and then he invited so many women just to do the pop the balloon, but no one came.
mm,
It is because he doesn't want to pay for the fee. I was asking him, so you want them to go in here, but you don't want to pay for their time, and then he told me like, because I'm big and famous in the US, and being on my video is already big for them. That's what he said. So he was like thinking that he is very big and famous in the US, and he doesn't want to pay people in here, because it's like oh, that's an advantage for them because they are on my video. But man, I mean, we don't know you here in the Philippines. Like, you're gonna they're going to do effort for you. They're going to spend time for you. And then I was like, what are you asking? I mean, are you asking for like a talent? Because if you're asking for a talent, of course you have to pay them, right? Because they're going to be with you. But he doesn't want. Just like
That
just like when That's like when he went to the strip club, and then he got mad at people in there because he told me, oh, they won't shake their booties until you pay them. And then I said, of course, yeah, they're strippers. If you want them to do something, you have to pay them. He doesn't want to pay, so but he went to
yeah.
the strip club.
And then also another thing, I don't know if you've seen him recently. He degrades women really bad on live. Like
Yeah, I
really,
haven't seen him recently.
trust me, it's bad. Oh my god. So he has a new wife, right? Stormy, right? That they've been together for 3 to 4 months, and bruh, you don't want to see this. It's so cringy. Like she had a choker on, and he was pulling her like a dog.
Yeah,
Yes, I saw that.
I caught some lives of TKO Capone, but I haven't caught his actual live stream. I've caught the clips of it, so I haven't per se seen him recently. But I have saw some clips of apparently the new girls. I know one is a short haired girl. Our money I
Stormy,
still see. And then another young lady, I think it was.
Lexi.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Lexi.
Actually, so let me tell you the spill. So I got disqualified from TKOs. Then
Oh.
Lexi, which was one of the wives, was doing a girlfriend audition, right? So me being me, I like to stir the pot. I went and did the auditions for Lexi too. Keep in mind, Manny, I do not like girls. I do not. I just did it for the views and for followers and exposure. But again, it was all fake. Long story short, we go there, right? I go to the poly auditions, and Lexi's feeling me, right? She likes me. We exchange numbers, and she's exposing all this bad stuff about TKO, about how he's verbally mean to her, how he's like very controlling about her, and how he's like, like sometimes he can get a little scary because he gets like really, really vocal with his voice. And I was like, Lord, I was like, girl, that's when it made me realize that I was like, I need to do a criminal check on this man. And I did. And she was right about everything she said. And it was so scary. It was so scary.
Welcome in, Drop Queen. Go ahead. Ooh, child, this is a
Manny, how are
lot.
you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm fine. Should I be Oprah Winfrey or Jerry Springer? I had a
We done
question.
already been here a good little bit, so if you just coming in, maybe be Oprah Winfrey, because unless you were
Okay,
here from the beginning to be Jerry
I
Springer.
I was on the back. I was kind of scrolling in and out. It was kind of my lunchtime, so I was kind of looking from the outside. I was just waiting for the young lady to finish talking, but then I got kind of a little bored, so I left and came back. But I do have a question. Is the gentleman we're talking about, is he a black guy? I figured he was a black guy. Okay, so my question is, I think that was my Oprah Winfrey moment. Now my Jerry Springer moment is, I don't know why they think that our black men will treat them any differently from what they treat us.
That's
So
him.
he went to the Philippines. So he went to the Philippines and just made another single mama, right? These women get these black men, and then I see them all over TikTok thinking that they're better than us. Oh, he wanted me. He chose me. That's what I get from them whenever I see them on TikTok. And then I laugh because just a few minutes later, he's gone and she's just another baby mama. Am I lying, somebody? No, I don't know him, but I know of him. I know he's a black guy who these other women seem to get, white women, Filipino women, Asian women, Hispanic women. They all like to get our men, our black men, and then throw it in our face and slam it in our face as if they're better than us, but then come to realize we're not the problem at all.
Wait, are you talking
We're
about
actually
me?
the problem. So when you hear us complaining about When you hear us complaining about the black men, just know we're not lying. You don't have to stick your head into the lion's mouth to know that he can really bite it off. I don't feel sorry for her. We talk about these black men all the time, but they don't believe us. I don't feel sorry. It's just another baby mama in the Philippines, like all the baby mamas in America. They just happen to be black. Now she's a Filipino. That's just another baby mama. Okay,
Well,
Manny.
love, I didn't,
See y'all later. Bye
I
bye.
didn't know anything about him. Okay, so I'm not thinking that I'm better than anyone else. We are here to expose him. Okay, if you don't feel so sorry for me, then then that's how you think. It is you, But love, I have a son in here. I have a child in here. He is innocent. So, if you, that's your opinion, okay, but still, we are doing what we want to do because we are supposed to do it. We are supposed to save another woman. No,
I mean, they will say again, they will say that the black women don't show no empathy and sympathy. I mean, I will beg to differ, but I do understand. When these situations come about, it becomes sticky. But I will say, one black woman's opinion does not speak for the entire black women.
have a baby, so get off here and go to work. So what if this happened to your sister? What if this happened to your cousin? What if this happened to you? What would you do?
And I think, Darko, that is the issue, is that already the black community already deals with those type of things. So we know it all too well. Again, my apologies, it happened to you, but the black people know it all too well. I can't really say for other people if they kind of go through what we go through, but we do have broken homes that we do speak about a lot.
Well, I just fell in love with a person. That's it.
And thank you for loving our black kings and queens. Thank you for loving them.
Oh, if Zane, oh my God, sorry. If that happens to be, if TK happens to be a white guy, I'm also going to do this. I'm also going to do this. So it doesn't. What I'm trying to say is that it's not because he is black or whatever. What I'm trying to say is that kind of person should be exposed. Are you not? Are you not?
No, we definitely get that, but you are speaking to one opinion, but we definitely understand it. Go ahead, Drop Queen. She is back.
She say she didn't know that black women experienced that. She say she didn't know that black women had broken homes by black men. She's never heard this before in her life, but she has Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and that's all you hear on every platform is that black women are single mothers and black men leave us. And it's a lot of Filipino women who are saying that information about us.
Well, could this one be different, Drop?
Excuse me if I call Cap.
Could this one be different,
Ain't
though?
no way she have Facebook, Instagram. Ain't no way she have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Big O and never heard us talking about how much black women are single mothers. Ain't no way she never heard this before in her life.
Oh my gosh.
She knew, but
know
what it
TKO
is they think they
before.
can be better mothers.
She said she didn't know TKO. She said she didn't know TKO before.
No.
You didn't know him. She didn't know him.
So, but are you saying now, Drop, is that she was supposed to expect something from this black man from a previous story?
She was supposed to expect the same thing that we get. That's what
Oh
she was supposed
Lord.
to expect.
So maybe she hasn't heard, but again, hold on, Drop. Maybe she hasn't heard such a story. Like, again, not every woman is hearing the horrified stories of black women.
Yeah, I am not really like a TikTok lady. I'm not really like a BIGO lady. Do you know that I just had Bigo just because of TKO. My Instagram. Okay, if you're going to look at my Instagram, I have already stopped using my IG when my firstborn is already 2 years old. My firstborn is 8 years old now, and I am using that because people were like, people from the US wants to see my son, and I cannot let them see my son on BIGO. So I use my IG. So I'm really not there, to scroll. I have other things to do in life, like I have a work. So I'm really not a techie person. So if that's what your opinion,
Have you ever heard of passport bros?
no, love. I didn't
Have,
know that.
Hold
have you ever
on.
heard of passport bros?
No, I actually
Okay.
don't know.
Hold
I
on.
Have
actually
you?
don't know.
Is
Hold
this
on,
a
drop
question?
queen. Hold
Have you
on.
ever heard?
Hold on, drop. She said, no, now. Let that digest. Mari, welcome in, Mari. Go ahead.
Hi, Manny, and hi, Lisa. Hi, Darko. I just wanted to say, from what I'm hearing, and being that I know this story, because I have been on plenty of panels with both parties. I don't think this is anything. I get what Black Drop is a drop queen. I get where you're going with this, but that would imply for somebody that actually knew better. I think going with the narrative of using race and color is not the mission that these ladies are on. It's not about he's a brother and this, that, and the third, and she thought in this. I mean, Black men and men in the military have been dealing with Filipino women for years. This isn't nothing new. They go, even Caucasian men go to the Philippines when they was in the service, and that's how they met their women. I have a cousin who's half Filipino because of that. And he was married to his wife, to his kid's mother. So it doesn't have anything to do with race. It's about somebody that has, before he got to this app, he had of manipulating women, take.
Okay, Mari, we can't hear you, Mari. Typically we can kind of make out something. We can't make out nothing, Mari. Are y'all hearing anything? Because I'm not.
I'm not hearing anything. God is good. We can't hear. I thought it was my phone. So
Mari, we
like
can't
one of
hear
those
you. You're breaking.
talk that rhetoric. So if I can respond to the part that I did hear. Yeah, this is not a new thing. Yes, there are people who, while they were in the military, did make kids other spaces. But this is 2026. It's new, and we're able to hear more about it. Can they mute so I don't have an echo? Okay, thanks, Manny. Yeah, so we're hearing more about it. We heard about the term passport bro, and I don't think anybody, you see they capping and disagreeing with me in the comments now, but when you go to the red pill side and you hear men saying that they're passport bros and they go and get their passport to go get these women because these women are supposed to be somewhat better than Black women, these same women in these comments who capping for these women will have a difference of opinion. It's not what I'm saying. It's because I'm the one saying it, and for some reason they have a problem with me saying it, and it's the truth. These women get these men. She gonna tell us she got all these apps and they never heard about a pass, bro. Please, if you want to get up here and have a genuine conversation, let's
don't
have
know
it.
any
But I know
passport.
I didn't
I
say
don't.
you knew a passport.
Wait, hold on, drop. You
I didn't
now.
say
Hold on, now, drop. You can't say if she wants to have a genuine conversation because she's being as genuine as she can be. If she's answering you, now you can't. You
Man,
can't. You can't pull out the lie whether she knows or doesn't know. She's saying she doesn't, and your talking
no,
points is
that's not
not
what she
pulling.
said. That's not what she said.
That
She said, I don't know a
is.
passport, bro. Manny, what she said, that's why you have to listen. Let me talk and listen. Let her talk and actually listen. What she said is, I don't know a passport, bro. You do know a passport, bro, ma'am. He your baby daddy.
Drop Queen. That's after the
A
fact.
passport
So
is your
again,
baby
Drop Queen,
daddy.
y'all both have a real conversation if that's the case.
He's still a
But that's
passport,
after the
bro.
fact. You can make her
He's
aware of
still a
that. That does
passport,
not.
bro.
Hold on, Drop. You can make
No,
her
no, 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 no,
aware.
no, no,
Hold
no,
on.
no.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
what
no.
I'm
Yes, yes, yes,
saying.
yes, yes. You
But
can
she
make her
can't.
aware
I'm not
after
asking
the
her if
fact
she know
that
a
she know.
passport, bro.
But you just used up her current baby daddy as one, which would be after the fact.
But that's not the point I'm making. I asked her if she heard the term passport, bro.
She
She
said
said she don't know
no.
one. Those are
She
two
said,
different. That's not what she said. She said, I don't know one. That's not what she said. She said, I don't know
Oh,
one. I didn't
gosh.
ask her if she knew one. I asked her if she ever heard the term.
"Do you know
Has
about
she
the
ever
term
heard the term
dark
passport,
code?
bro?
Dark code. Do you know about the term passport, bro? Dark code.
Like
No, I
we
don't
just,
know that
it
because
sounds
I'm
to me
not
like you
into
just want a
that.
problem with
I
this
am not into YouTube. I
women
don't have a
acting like
YouTube
you got a
account. I
problem.
just,
Mari,
oh
just
my
stop
goodness.
talking. We can't hear you.
Y'all, please allow
Just
the
stop.
people
Just
to
stop.
get in. Go ahead, glasses. Oh, Jesus. Oh, y'all, I need to go get some to drink.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this
Go
the
ahead.
only
Hello,
child?
how are you
Drop.
today?
Hold on. Let the
Nikki
people
here.
talk. What
How are
is
you?
going on? Let the people talk, man.
Sorry about that. Okay, so Lisa, you was on TKO's thing, trying to get into TKO and trying to get into Sir Armani and everybody's place. So stop lying about everything, Lisa. You're trying to get into everybody's house, and now you're trying to expose them. So I
Come
think you
on,
should
baby.
not
Come
open your
up here and
mouth
tell
because
the truth.
you were trying
Expose
to be in
them.
that
Go
relationship.
ahead. Yeah, they telling lies somewhere,
They
Mama
are telling
Veroni.
lies, Dragon Queen. You're right
Go
about
get
that.
everybody. Go get everybody,
You're
and we're
so
gonna
right about
expose the
that. And
truth.
then Ling
Go.
Ling, Ling. Sorry to interrupt you, Ling Ling. You need to stop it already. Stop exposing your man on the app if that is your man. Everybody's. I'm with single parent with 2 kids. Stop chasing this guy. Stop doing all what you're doing because it's not gonna go nowhere. You need to go get a job and work yourself and take care of your kid. That's it.
Clock in.
Who,
Clock in. Do
who
Like,
what the
doesn't
come
like
black
on
woman
who
now.
gotta
does?
do.
Stop it already.
Clock in.
Like, for
No, no,
real.
no,
Like,
no, no.
like you need to. You
Okay.
want attention. Like, nobody's gonna give you attention. I'm sorry to
So
say
why
this,
are you
man.
here? Why are you here if
I
you don't
mean,
Manny,
want,
it's my
if you
first
don't
time
getting
give
on
me
the TikTok
attention?
right
TikTok.
Let
now,
me
so
just speak
clearly
first.
she's getting
Manny,
something. You up here talking about it.
You told me I was lying, Manny.
Manny, I'm sorry
Veroni
about this,
say I
but
ain't
it's my
lying. Go
first time
ahead,
up here,
ma'am. You got
Manny.
it.
My
Go
first time
ahead.
up
If
here,
they
but you
drop
know
you, I
what?
pay
That's
to
the
bring you
truth,
back. Go
Manny.
ahead.
Manny, that's the truth. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like Ling Ling is trying to chase this guy all over the app. I'm a single mother with
So
two
it's
kids.
25 to drop. You need 5 more. It's 25 to drop you all. It's 25 to drop. Okay, go ahead, Mari. My apologies. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mari.
No, I was just basically saying I think we lost. I think from what I've been hearing, it sounds like the plot has been lost. I don't think it's. I don't think it has anything to do with race or Filipino and black men. I think it's more or less from what I'm gathering is getting information and watching the YouTube channels of this man and the stories that these women have had. I did my own homework, so I know exactly what they're talking about. So it actually has nothing to do with race or getting you a brother. I mean, Filipino men. Filipino women been dealing with black men since the war. Okay, they've been when they was in the service, they was going out there picking up Filipino women. So that ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh my God,
I
you
think
said
it's more
that.
of
You
the
missed my
awareness that they
entire
said they were
point. That's
bringing
not
to
the point
the
that
app.
I'm making.
That's what I had to
Oh my
say. You
God.
can drop me all you want to. Don't care. Got my piece across. Drop when you sound slow as hell. Bye.
You sound slow. We couldn't even hear you, so we know you
Can
slow.
I
You kept
talk?
talking when we couldn't even hear
Can
you.
I talk? Because basically
Paparazzi
this is
is here
my
to get you,
story.
Drop Queen. You do have final
Can
words.
I
Go
talk?
ahead.
Because
Okay,
basically this
thank
is my
you.
story. If
Dark
it's just
code. No,
okay.
ma'am, it's not your story. This is you're on the black side of TikTok
This
now. We
is
know
her
you like black
story.
spaces. We know
This
you like black spaces.
this is her story, Drop Queen. You do have final words. Go ahead.
Manny, can I say my final words? What I want them to be? I said it's not just her story. She not a victim. Black women are victim because we've been going through this.
It is her story. It
It
is
ain't
her.
her story. It ain't her story. She ain't special. Black women been going through this since the 60s. Now she finally get a taste of it. Watch out for those niggas, because we didn't warn y'all about them before. But y'all think y'all.
It is 50 to bring Drop Queen back. Lord Jesus.
What's her problem?
That is a woman, an opinionated woman.
Right.
I told her I respect her opinion, you know. I mean, good for her. She knows passport bros, but I don't know that. Why people actually you never even if you watch me on the BIGO app, I have never ever said that word. Passport bros? That I have never ever mentioned about that. You can check on my BIGO app. It was all over the IG. It was all over IG and everywhere. I have never ever mentioned about that because I'm not familiar with that word. So I don't know what it means. So if people are like if people are are how do you say that? Are yeah, I know we are in 2026, but I have other things too to do. I'm not really like a YT girl or like a TikTok girl. Lisa, you know that I haven't. You were the one who owned. You were just the only person who asked me to go here on TT, but I was never here. I do have an account because I was trolling. We have a TikTok account. For the goods. For the products, but I don't. I don't go in here.
So let me ask you this, Dark Code. The claims from the glasses downstairs, in the bottom box. What's your thoughts to that? And Lisa, you can respond after.
Oh, yung si Dropper?
No,
Dropper,
no,
what she's
no.
telling me?
What's your name? The glasses. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
Mimi.
Mimi. So do you have a response for Mimi? And then Lisa, you can go after.
Well, my response to her is that it's clearly that you have not been watching me because, girl, I do have a job. And I'm in the company for almost 14 years. Okay, so I just want to let you know. Okay, and it is not because I am chasing him. We are spreading awareness. So have you seen? When somebody called me Ling Ling, have you seen why so many people asking why you call her Ling Ling? Why you call her Ling Ling? It is because they don't know. A lot of people doesn't know what happened. And on the BIGO app, I am called Ling Ling there. It is because it is how TKO it is because TKO gave me that name. That's the reason why they call me Ling Ling. So somebody called me Ling Ling in here, and a lot of people asking me
And
why
so
call me
Mimi
Ling Ling.
called you
Why
Ling
is
Ling as well.
yeah?
So
Everybody
Mimi,
knows.
you're aware of Dark Cole and the presence she had in TKO's life.
No, I had not. I have not been aware about that. If I was aware, I would have not came up here, but I was not aware about that.
Got you. So you're learning some things as well along with us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Manny,
But at the
Manny,
same
for
One
me,
time,
second, Quantum. One second, Quantum. Lisa, go ahead.
So what is it they want me to speak on?
Mimi. So,
yes.
so what's your thought? Okay, so maybe not Lisa. So Mimi, what's your thoughts now from when you first came in?
I'm on the same page. I feel like she still should get off the app, stop exposing that guy on the app, and she needs to just continue her job and just do what we're all doing as single mothers. There's a lot of single mothers out there that don't need anything from their man or don't care about that. But I feel like she's really going after TKO to talk to TKO and try to get with TKO in order to like have that connection because of the baby.
Gotcha.
So if that makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah, and that was kind of along the lines some things that Lisa stated, especially about kind of moving on in a sense. Do you want to chime in, Lisa, and then Quantum?
And just to reiterate myself, I do agree that she should back off of the case. I think that she should mostly focus on her son Zane.
Exactly.
Focus on spreading awareness. She could spread awareness about the situation, but not try to convince him to be the father that he doesn't even want to be.
No.
I agree with you on that part, but I understand that Celine believes different and she has her own thoughts about that. But I think she should just focus on Zayn, focus on building her platform to spread awareness about TKO, but not put all of her effort and energy on trying to convince TKO to be what she wants him to be.
But you can't convince nobody to be what they want to be if they don't want to be in their life. That's my thing.
Exactly. So that's the only reason why I agree with you on that part, because
It's like I'm not to change anybody, but he does not look like TKO to me. But okay. Yeah, he does not look like TKO at all. Wow.
Yeah, so let me speak right now. Regardless of what's going on in the situation, whether this is for likes, this is for follows, there's a little soul that's involved in this whole thing. And that's the thing that we should be very concerned about, is that little soul right there. And to Glasses, listen, I don't even know why you coming up here spewing your MAGA rhetoric about get a job and blah, blah. You didn't even read the room before you even came up here. And then you started talking that nonsense to that lady. Regardless if you don't believe her, regardless if you don't like the situation, never come in no black spaces telling people to get a job. All right? Don't be coming up here with that MAGA rhetoric, that xenophobic type of attitude. The nerve of you, man. Plain and simple. Now, Dark Hole, I don't know where do you go from here, but you have that little baby, that little angel right there. That's your main concern. All right? Whether you have to go to the embassy, whatever you have to do, whatever resources you can do, maybe Lisa can help you with that. All right? That should be the main concern. But for anybody coming up here with xenophobic type of attitudes, we understand that passport bros goes from any race here in America that go over there, basically have their little fling with little girls sometimes. And you see some of them even get unalived, like in Colombia, right? And we know that situation. But to basically put it all on this lady for being naive and not understanding what is happening, I think it's kind of xenophobic. And Glasses, please, don't read a room before you come up here. If you can't read a room and understand what's going on, then you basically just need to be quiet, get back into the comments. All right, Manny. And Manny.
You need to, you don't know what's going on, so whatever.
Excuse me? This lady know who I am? So, Manny, the one question I have for Lisa. Lisa, are you listening? Lisa?
What's up, man?
Manny? Lisa? I have one question for you.
I hear you.
Okay. Hold on, my man. So, Lisa, I get that, you were doing this as an investigative piece, like a journalist. Okay. So when you were investigating the young man, and did somebody come to you with this story to say, hey, look, this is what's happening to girls? Because you say you wasn't a full-fledged relationship at the time.
Yeah, so I actually purchased his public criminal records from the state of Nevada. So I went out of my way to do my own research.
But what I'm saying is, how did this story come to you?
Paparazzi did bring Drop Queen back, y'all. Paparazzi did bring Drop Queen back.
So how did this story come to you?
Celine?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody DM'd me and told me about her page and said that she would be good in terms of exposing TKO on the series that I did prior.
And you decided to expose TKO because you felt that for awareness to other women, or was this about content?
Awareness for the women. I don't really do TikTok. I barely do TikTok. I go more on speed dating.
All right. Because, when people listening to you talk, right? And you're young, right? And people listen to you talk. We want to basically see that, is this really for genuine care for Dark Hole? Yes. Or is this more or less about content? Because then you start talking about how how the way you approach them, and then you start talking about, like Santeria or whatever it is. And it kind of throws people off. Like, okay, what is the real deal here?
Yeah, I actually stopped doing that. I actually stopped doing the exposing TKO series, and I'm mostly focused on going on other people's panels. So I don't take TikTok streaming serious at all.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because when people listen to you talk, right, and then you went from trying to help her out to the Santeria or the Vodum or
What's
whatever it
that?
is, people will say, well, okay, what's this? Huh?
What is that? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when you say he's doing juju, you say that he's doing black arts.
Oh, he
right?
is.
You went from talking to helping her, then you went into the black arts thing. And you understand that may throw some people off because it's like, hey, what does this got to do with helping Dark Cole?
No, we're talking about TKO as a person.
Okay, you're talking about as a person, but what I'm saying is, how does this help her right now? You say you want to help her as a community.
I was telling Manny about TKO, not Celine.
No, but I get that. But you understand how that comes off like, you're trying to, and you're smiling and laughing. It comes off like, this is for content, right?
No,
While we're all here
not.
listening, our hearts are bleeding for that little angel.
What?
But
all right, Manny, that's all I gotta say. I'm going on mute.
But see, this is my point right here, Manny. When people come up on here, right? And they telling you that they're doing something for the community. They're doing something for somebody. But we know all along this young lady is doing this for content, plain and simple. All right. Now, Dark Hole, we want to make sure that little angel's taken care of.
Why do you even follow me?
Hold on, Lisa.
Why do you follow me?
So like I said,
I got to push back like I did with Drop. We can't take away that right from people if they are calling it awareness or whatever it is, even if we know it is
And
content.
we could call them a lie.
Because I picked it up as content as well. You can't really debunk that because, again, it is a sense of awareness, but it also is content. So...
yeah, I know it's content, but the main reason why Dark Cole came up here was to bring awareness to her situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, Dark Cole?
Yes.
You wanted to bring awareness to what is happening to you,
she
right?
wanted to drag her baby daddy.
Exactly.
No,
She came to drag
come on,
her
drop.
baby daddy.
Let's not do that.
Drag a black man
Why
on
don't you
another
help her?
black man's panel.
Why don't you help her if that's
That's what
the
she
case?
doing.
Why don't you help her?
Exactly.
So like I said,
Ron, why don't you help her if
Exactly.
you're
Why
so
she
worried
didn't
about
raise
that little
some money?
angel?
Oh
If there's
my
so many
God,
little
y'all,
angels out
let's not
there.
fight about it. Y'all, let's not.
I'll wait
this
my
is
time,
my point.
man.
This
I'll
is
wait my
the
time.
point I'm trying to make here. When this MAGA cult people come up here and they start talking that pick yourself up by your strap boots, and they start talking this rhetoric and this anti whatever immigration talk that they be talking. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when we allow white T people in our spaces who do this nonsense. All right, plain and simple. So, but my point to you, Drop, is right. Let's not focus on the passport brother right now. Let's focus on the fact that we have this lady right here trying to bring awareness to what is happening to her, right? Whether we believe it or not. All right. Let's just put that out there. But then my point is to the young lady who's talking about TKO, right? And she has a valid point to talk about his record, his criminal record. Okay. So if you're doing this to help her, I get that. But like I said, as you were talking, it went from one extreme to the other. You went from his criminal record to him practicing black arts. And basically you said, what you tried to say is he put a spell on you. So when people hear that, right, they to themselves are thinking, okay, what the hell is going on here? So that's my point. My point is, Lisa, are you invested in this because you want to help Dark Cole?
Now, I will say this, Quantum. I enjoyed the dark spell stuff because if you didn't catch it or not, what Lisa said is literally what Dark Cole walked into. Now, I don't know if they made it up or what, but Lisa said she was feeling so to the point where she wanted to have a baby her damn self. Mind you, Dark Cole walked that actual life. I don't know. Just food for thought.
Hey, I'm not saying what they're saying is not true. This is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, right? If we're talking about helping Dark Hole or getting the story out there, right? Well, let's just focus on that. All right. Let's focus. And if he does have a alleged criminal record, if he does practice black arts or whatever, and you felt like at one time you was under his spell, all right, I would think that, okay, if that's entertainment, then state that. But the fact of the matter is, there's a little soul we've been hearing crying in the background, right, for the last hour or so.
That mean the mama needs to get
Wait,
off the
hold on.
internet.
I don't think. Let's not go too far. I think
The mama on the internet while the
Exactly,
baby
drop
crying.
queen.
The mama on the
Exactly.
internet while the
I
baby
think
crying.
being an
Drop
infant
queen,
is the
follow me.
most.
Follow
I
me,
think
Justin.
being an infant is the most we heard, y'all, is being an infant. I don't think we heard anything beyond an infant. That's all we heard, y'all.
And that's what we heard. And whether she's telling the truth or not, the point is that while people are coming up here, right, telling this lady to get a job, she tells you she works. You know what I'm saying?
How long he gonna get to talk, man? There's other people on the
Well, I'm
panel
trying
who
to
want to
get the big
speak
out.
too.
Hold on,
Okay,
Doc.
I'm
Trying to get
done,
the
man.
big
I
I'm
out.
done.
hope
But
I had to.
but my
I
thing
had to
is,
come
Trying to
back.
get
I
the
need to
big
go.
out,
Big
y'all.
Al
I'm
came
trying to
after
get
me,
to the new
Manny.
people in here. Let me get the big out, and then we get back to everybody. Go ahead, big
I'm
out.
gonna try real quick, man. I just want to say one thing though.
Go ahead,
Listen,
You
Quantum
said
Big.
15?
regardless of what's going on, listen. I just hope the best for that little
Don't go
angel, right?
nowhere, Quantum. I
Thank
want to speak
you.
to you directly.
All right, sis. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Give him
Go
a
ahead.
second,
Before Al
Quantum.
talks,
Go
go ahead,
ahead.
sis. Tell me what
Go
you gotta
ahead,
say.
big out. 1 second, Quantum. Go ahead, big out. Welcome in. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. Remember to drink water. The humidity is up. Just because you don't feel thirsty, that don't mean you still can't get dehydrated and pass out from heat stroke. I'm just bringing awareness. Young lady, I feel sorry for your situation. I hope that you govern yourself accordingly. And I don't know your religion or anything like that, but in the future, um, take your time with the men. Take your time with the men. Take your time with the men, okay? I didn't come up here to bash you. I didn't come up here to make fun of you or nothing like that, all right? Um, young lady to the left of me, um, my God, today, if you got to take your clothes off to do some investigating, you might need to try another field of work, young lady. Um, Dry Queen, you can finish my time.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on,
Uh,
big out. I don't think you asked her did she enjoy what she was investigating because maybe she enjoyed what she was investigating. I mean,
oh,
are we missing something? Okay, let's ask Lisa then, drop queen. Lisa, did you
What is it?
enjoy what you were investigating, Lisa?
Repeat that?
Did you enjoy what you were investigating,
Yeah, so
Lisa?
yes, it did because it also brought a lot of awareness on the TKO situation and Boss Life, Miss Lala, TikTok live creeps. A lot of people came up through the woodworks to really expose him. So I think it really did go well, but I wouldn't be doing that again for sure.
But did you enjoy what you had to do a part of the investigation?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead, drop queen. I mean,
okay.
Al, you
Thank
got to
you.
wake up and learn from the Americans around you, baby. It's different types of investigations going on. You might be just used to SVU or CSI or what the other girl they doing all boy, they doing all types of investigations. You better wake up.
Ain't no black people taking
So
their goddamn clothes off to get no fucking answers,
exactly,
Also,
man. Stop
Manny.
Manny,
bullshitting.
Exactly.
Manny,
Stop
Nah, this is what I
bullshitting,
be trying
Lisa,
man.
to
it's
You
tell
know
not your
y'all.
turn.
goddamn
Y'all got
well.
to get
If you in the hood, man, you know damn well we ain't taking our goddamn clothes off to
I
get
be
no
trying
answers
to
unless
bring
we want to
y'all
fuck that
Ah,
different
person, unless we
things
want to
out
fuck
here,
that person.
Al.
We
I be trying to bring y'all different things. I cannot make this stuff up, but learn from Elisa.
I
You
don't need to
never know
Al,
learn
when you
shit,
might
but
need
I
this
keep
Al,
my clothes
information.
on.
Al,
You never know when
Al.
you might need this
CSI is
information
now in the strip
later.
club.
Yes, yes,
CSI is
sir.
now in the strip club, Big Al.
Y'all better
CSI
take the
is in the
information
strip
that she
club.
giving y'all. She went undercover. She said she had a man at the time. She went undercover. She did what she had to do to get the results that was needed. We might not will do it, but baby, we got her story.
Lord have
Yeah, but
mercy.
not once did she ever say she had to take her clothes off. So I know where you're coming with that,
Yes,
Al.
Lisa
She
did.
did
Lisa
say
said she
yes,
that.
I
went.
did.
Oh,
She
Jesus,
took
hold
her
on.
clothes off, Quantum. Now, are you
Quinta,
following
where you
me?
been?
Are you following Quantum?
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you for
Oh,
my
What
time,
the
man.
what?
Thank you for my
She
time, Manny.
went. She went deep.
mm.
No
She
Dry
went deep
Queen,
covers.
finish
cover.
it for
She
me,
went
Yeah, she
please.
went deep. No covers.
deep
Undercover.
undercover.
You might not
Okay.
like what I'm saying, Big Al.
Okay.
Okay, so my question, if y'all allow me to, if y'all just walk with me
Yeah,
for
she
a
said
moment.
spread. Oh, Jesus.
So Darko is in a black space disparaging a black man to
Drop
have
Queen.
Manny,
Move
Manny,
past
look.
that.
I was paid to be brought back up.
Go
So you
ahead.
let thank
Go.
you.
Go ahead.
And it's payday, it's Thursday, so I'm about that today. So she is up here disparaging a black man and we don't even know if this black man is his baby. Has there been a DNA test? Y'all talking about y'all doing this for the community. How is it for the community? And we don't even know if it's this baby. What are y'all doing
Love,
for the community?
you
But
are
telling us, ma'am, allow me to
you
finish. It's
don't
my
know the
time. You got to
story.
mute.
You are not
Exactly. You're right.
listening.
Clock it.
That is what
Is
we are talking about even before you got in
have you
here.
had a DNA
He has
test?
been give me a second.
Okay,
He
you
has been
haven't had a DNA
avoiding
test.
me.
That's
How can I do
fine.
that?
No, she
He's
has not.
avoiding me.
Okay, then. So if you allow
Let
me to
me. Can you
finish, I know you haven't
just
had a
please let
DNA
me?
test. No, I don't have to give you no chance. It's my time. You just have to listen and understand what I'm saying. You haven't had a DNA test for a black man, but you are going into black spaces and disparaging a black man and say, this is your baby daddy. Well, ma'am, get in line, because there's a lot of black women who have had DNA tests and can prove that it's their baby daddy that ain't getting no support. But you want us to have sympathy for you when we have little black children are fighting to get support for those same black men that y'all are messing with. I have sympathy for my black sisters who are
Exactly.
experiencing the same thing.
Exactly.
Please. We have,
Can I
Manny,
talk
you would
now?
not allow a black woman to get on this panel and expose a black man like you allowing this Filipino
I
lady to
would.
expose a
Why
black
would you
man with
now?
no
Why would you
truth.
think
You
now,
don't even
drop?
know
Why
if
would
that's
you
her
think I
daddy.
would
You
take the
don't even
voice
know if he the
away?
baby
Hold
daddy.
on,
You don't
drop.
even know if
Hold
he the
on,
baby daddy.
drop. Hold on,
But
drop.
Big
We have a
Al,
lot.
you better
Again, we
chill.
have a lot. Welcome in, Queen of
Hey,
NY. We have a
hey,
lot of
I
black
love Big Al. I love Big
culture
Brother. That's my friend.
conversations. We have a lot of them. So now, granted, drop. We
Y'all
have
would tell
so
us pick
many
better.
that
Y'all would tell us pick better,
let me get
Manny.
in the conversation with you. I mean, we are African American. I mean, what we gonna do? Either we just gonna. So again, we have these conversations in our community, but don't say that I would then take away the voice of what we talk about. I wouldn't. The thing is, we just have those conversations that I don't think a woman would come forth besides Bun Bun, who just got back with her baby daddy, that will come back and tell a story.
Oh, Lord.
So again, if Bun Bun wanted to come up and say, "Oh, I slipped and fell," just like anybody else, we would take that story in.
Al, I'm going to get your ass. All right, I'm out.
So
Go
let
Manny,
me
ahead,
pick
ask a
better.
drop.
question.
I'm gonna tell you.
Can I ask
I'm
one
gonna tell her.
question
Hold on,
to
I'm not
drop,
finished.
drop,
Manny,
drop, drop?
Manny cut me off.
Hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold on,
just
drop.
saying,
Hold on.
y'all.
Ma'am,
I'm just
you
trying
gotta
to be
pick better.
honest and
You gotta.
No,
transparent.
I just want to
Now,
ask drop one
y'all
question.
know we would have that conversation, but we have so many. I don't think a black woman would fall into that and come to TikTok and tell us.
I
No,
just want to ask
we
drop one
talk about
question.
it too much.
Yes.
Can I ask drop one question?
Yes.
Listen, drop. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying
Thank
that I
you.
believe or disbelieve. I'm just saying, first of all, how would she get a DNA test?
That's not our problem. She
But see,
chose
that's the
to.
thing. You just told her. But
No,
drop,
it's not our
drop. You
problem.
just
We
told
got to
her
deal with our
she needs to
community.
get a DNA test.
Y'all need to get over
How
the
is she
Stockholm
supposed to get a
syndrome.
DNA test?
She should have thought about that before she laid down with that motherfucker. Right?
BC,
She should
drop
have
queen.
thought
Come
about
on
that
now.
before
Come
she
on,
slept
man.
with him.
Come on.
The same thing y'all tell us. Y'all tell young black
Now,
women that
drop
all the
queen.
time.
I
How
don't
can we?
tell. Listen,
Okay, so
let me.
drop. How can we open our
Y'all tell
hands?
black women
How can
every
we open
day
our
to
arms
pick
and
better.
hands to
Open your
our
arm to some black
Filipino sisters?
children. Open your arms to the black mamas that come on these panels that y'all drag for asking y'all for help because they got sorry baby daddies. But another lady can get in these panels. She
Drop. We
does she
don't
want some
drag
money?
them.
Lisa, have you given
I
Dark
mean, we
Cole some money?
drop is
Lisa,
throwing so much
Yes,
at
I
me.
Lisa,
have. I
you
I
have
mean, we
over
do
a
you need
hundred
to
drag.
dollars.
Some
you need
people
to
do
baby, you
drag the
can't do nothing with
people.
$100. Keep
Some
funding
people
her.
do drag the
Keep
people, but
funding her.
some people don't
Keep
drag the
funding her
people.
till
And
she get her baby daddy to do it.
I think you're throwing in too many apples in the bucket. Some people do drag, some
Y'all
people don't.
drags black single mamas if they say they picked the wrong man and he ain't taking care of the children. If they have more
Well,
than
I would
one
just say
child for the
this, Drop.
same
Speak
Pookie and Ray
about
Ray,
what
y'all drag
happens
them
over here
and tell them
then.
to pick
That's what
better.
I would say
Y'all
then.
don't
Speak
want to
about
help
what
them. When
happens
they
over
come up
here.
here and tell them, if this was a black woman coming up here and tell a story, y'all want to know what color drawers she
Drop.
had on when she
Again,
was fucking that
speak
nigga.
about
Y'all
how it
ask me
happens
everything.
over here.
Y'all drill the black
Respectfully,
woman just to ask, just to ask
respectfully,
for
I'm
help.
Drop
sorry.
Y'all
Queen. I
drill
get
her.
that you want
Y'all
to
won't
keep your
even let
sound
nobody
bites
drill
in.
this
Hey, you know
woman.
what?
We can't even ask this woman a
Respectfully,
question.
speak about what happens over here because you're
All
throwing
right.
too many
Black
apples in
first.
it.
Black
Drop.
first.
And
Let me
you're
tell you
not
something.
being
Drop.
genuine. You're not being genuine to the newsroom. The
Drop. Let
same
me tell you
place that
something.
allows you to
I
speak freely as well. You're not being genuine to the newsroom and you're throwing too
yeah.
many apples in there. Like, we
I
do
would say
not
this.
bash black women over here to that degree. We do not. And if anything, we try to help if we can. So if you could refrain from bringing a conglomerate of other platforms into this situation right now, I would greatly
She
appreciate it.
also have
I
other
I
children. Why you chose the black man this
okay,
time? You do
okay.
have a
Drop,
Filipino
drop,
child,
drop. For
don't you?
1
You
minute,
have
drop.
other
One
children for Filipino men. Am I correct?
drop.
You are
1
correct,
minute.
Drop. I agree with
Dark
you.
Code, you have
We just gotta drop you
You
off the
won't let me
panel,
talk.
ma'am.
You don't want to let me
you
talk.
have you have other
You don't want
children
to
for
let me talk.
Filipino
You know,
men,
you just want me
correct?
to talk if you're gonna ask me something,
You
and
have
then
other
you're gonna
you have
attack
other
me. So why
No, I'm
can
not
I just
attacking
have a
you.
time to
I
talk?
wasn't even talking to
It's
you. I
because you're
Well,
wasn't
you
even
putting
know
me
that
on
you
the
top.
only
are
thing I
the
told you is
stronger voice. We know that you're the stronger voice. I mean, again, you done took away from her story and then told her it ain't her story. So who are you communicating with, Drop? Because we want to
I'm
talk to
I'm
her.
I'm talking to the black people in the room who, when a black woman get up here and tell their story, and especially if they need help, y'all tell them to shrivel
No, we do
shreds.
not.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
tell black women to
No, we do
shreds
not.
when they come up
Drop,
here and
at
tell
some
these
point, I'm going
stories.
to have to
Yes,
call you a
y'all do.
lie. At
Hey
some
Manny,
point, you're
Manny,
not
Manny,
going to
Manny,
lie
Manny,
in front of this
Manny, before I
stop,
Filipino
go,
because I
woman.
cannot talk
Manny,
Like, at some
anymore.
point, I have to call you a lie, girl, because, I mean, you're
Manny,
going to keep doing it. And,
I
and
cannot talk
somebody
before I go,
like,
can I
anymore.
say one thing?
like,
Before I go,
like, what the
can I
hell is
say one
going
thing before I
on?
What
go?
are they exposing about the black man? But that he fucked her.
Drop,
What are they
drop. Let me just
trying to
say one thing
expose
before I
about
go.
this
Drop,
black man?
Like, this is
What
crazy
quantum? Is
now.
it all? Is it right for them
okay.
to try to expose a black man because all he did is fuck?
Drop.
That's what they're
Let me
exposing him
drop.
for.
Child, we
I
do
cannot talk
not bash
anymore
black
now.
women to that tone here, honey. We do
Money and
not. Not at
Quantum,
the
I
rate
cannot
that
talk
Drop Queen coming in
anymore because
here.
she's been
No,
like
man, we do
talking
Manny,
not.
can I
first,
say one
drop.
thing
So
before
that's
I
You're the
why I
go?
only
can.
one that's doing exactly what she claimed everybody else do. Because we do not do black women like that. The way you
Manny,
come
can I
into
say
the
one thing
Philly
before I
store.
go? Before I go, can I
No,
say
we
one
do
thing?
not.
Can I say one thing before I go?
Go ahead. This is
Okay, Drop.
crazy.
I hear everything that you're saying, Drop. And if you know
This is
me,
for
anybody who
all
knows
races
me,
over here,
hold on,
baby.
hold on. Let me just say this. I hear everything that Drop is saying. And anybody knows me, and y'all see me do it last week when we had a Sun Dodger come up here disrespect the black woman. What did I do? Come up here and made sure that he understands he can't be doing this up here. Anybody who knows quantum knows one thing I go against. I go against red pills. I go against anybody who disrespects our people and our women, right? Manny is offering, right, a platform for somebody to speak on their situation. Whether we believe it or not, that is their situation. Now, we all can't be hypocritical talking about how people up here blasting black women when we've seen, right? And I don't mansplain to nobody, but we've seen our other melanated sisters come up here and call other sisters all kinds of names. We've seen our melanated sisters come up here and disrespect the LGBTQ community. So how are we going to be talking about what other people are doing to us when we don't even talk about what we're doing to ourselves? Now, there's a young soul up there. Whether we believe her story or not, that young baby, I hope he gets the care that he needs. But here, Messy Talk, as entertaining as it is, as funny sometimes we gotta be serious, right? And we gotta distinguish between what we think is lies and what we think is untruths. Now, supposedly, this young man has a history, an alleged history of dealing with young ladies and being so-called of a pervert
Don't say
as
that. Don't say that. Cause
hold
now
on,
you
hold on.
putting
I
a
said
jacket on him.
alleged.
Don't
I
say that
said
though.
alleged.
Don't
I
allow
said
other women
alleged.
to put a jacket on our
Drop. Let me
men.
finish.
If
I
they don't have
said
proof, don't
alleged.
say it. It
Y'all
doesn't
watch
Okay.
our
matter. If they
So
words.
don't have
before
proof,
I
don't
Big
go,
say it.
I will
10
say
minutes
this.
restriction.
She not
Before I
young.
go, I will say
She up
this.
here
You
complaining and
all
she
watch
not
your
young.
Drop.
words.
Let me
Lisa
finish and
just
you can
got a
talk, Drop.
10 minute
Let me finish. Drop. You know, I agree with you on some things, right? But this is not the time for us to be talking about her dragging another black man. She's up here talking about her plight as a single mother. Whether or not it's on her nativity, whether or not it's on her fault or not, that's all she's talking about. All right. So we got to put aside the anger of a passport brother taking his ass all the way to the Philippines, up here procreating and then leaving these children behind. Just like what was done in Vietnam War and anywhere else in the world. So my point is, It's that little soul up there that I hope gets taken care of, right, in life. And I hope he does the right thing if it is his. And it's proven to be his. To step up and be a man. That's all I got to say, everybody. Much blessings, Manny.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Quantum.
Quantum.
Thank you so much.
And so I
And you know, I
will
got
say,
love for you, Drop. I got love for you.
I
But
will say
sometimes
she
we
has
got to
tried.
sit back and see what the situation for what it is. All right? And
I'm
then
just
we
sick
question.
I'm sick of our Stockholm syndrome that we willing to do this to black people without proof. Now she's showing us a picture. That don't mean he the baby daddy. You see what I'm
Now,
saying?
Drop,
Just
she
because they got a
stated,
Drop,
picture
was you
of
watching the
him.
hold
whole
on,
was you
Drop.
watching the whole live? Was you watching
She
the
don't
whole
have
live
a
when she
man.
showed
She
the
was
picture
not
of him and
watching the
her?
whole live.
But
She
The
was
listen,
whole
not.
live with the
does that
baby?
mean somebody is a baby daddy?
No, I didn't
Does
say
that
that, but you
mean,
saying
are
that
y'all
she didn't show
serious?
one whole picture. She
That's not
showed
what I
a
said.
picture.
That's
And
not
you
what
got
I
the
said.
baby there.
Quantum, that's not what I said. If you listen, y'all have to listen when I speak. I say just because you show a picture of you
Well,
and
yeah,
the
let you
man
listen to when
don't
others
mean
speak.
it's the baby daddy. Don't mean he the
I'm not
baby
saying
daddy.
it's the
Just because
baby
you saw a
daddy.
picture of the man don't mean he the baby
I
daddy.
understand that, but the fact is that is a
What are
melanated
you
baby.
saying?
You can't agree that's a
So
melanated
what?
baby, right?
That
You
don't
can't
mean
agree
she
to
ain't
that,
been
right?
fucking another couldn't she have been fucking another
Okay,
black
but you
man?
do agree that's a
She thirst
melanated baby,
trapping on her
right?
page. She
But you can
thirst trapping on her
agree,
page. She could be fucking
you
a
can
whole lot of black
agree,
men.
regardless of that. Can you agree that's a melanated baby?
Yes,
So
Okay,
we
that
have.
don't mean that he's the
So we
okay.
daddy.
I'm
have.
not saying it's
Y'all don't
his.
watch,
So we
Nobody
have
here is saying it's
already.
his, Drop. But
So
nobody
we
here is
have.
saying
but
it's
they're
his.
saying that's what she's saying.
So
But
we
that's
have.
her. That's her story. Let her tell her story. But like I said, like you said, if you can get a DNA test, she can do it. But the fact is, whoever baby that is definitely a melanated baby. That a melanated man needs to step up and say, "Hey, look, you know what? I got to take care of my responsibilities." Plain and simple. Whether it's his or not, I'm not saying that. I never said that from the beginning. But what I am saying is, who's ever Passport Brothers baby that is, they need to step the F up and take care of it. Plain and simple. Everybody
Okay,
have a
so
blessed day.
let me say this. AJ said she ain't trying to find him. AJ, she trying to bring awareness. So awareness on Mr. TikTok just mean I'm trying to disparage him. I'm trying to drag him and say he a no good nigga. That's what they trying to do. She ain't
She
trying to
never, but
find
she
him.
never mentioned those words,
Quantum,
Drop
allow me
Queen.
to fit.
Drop
Quantum, you
Queen.
keep cutting
She
me
never
off.
said that. She never
Quantum,
said that.
Quantum, you keep cutting me off.
But Drop, she never said that.
What she is, they say they try to bring awareness. What awareness are you trying to do? You don't need to bring no awareness. Go find your baby
So
daddy and
Listen,
put him on
Drop.
child
is
support.
she
So
whether
Drop.
she's trying to
So
get
hold
help from
on.
whether she
So again, Drop. We
We ain't
did
gonna help
ask.
him.
So
Let
again, Drop. We did ask earlier what solution could she be given in Philippines. Also, she did state how she was in trying to communicate with him, but she got blocked. She did contact the other wives that he has. She got blocked there too. So
so what you okay? So why go from panel to panel if you can't get in contact? What you want us to do? Run up on him and tell him he better go take care of his child in the Philippines? I think we need to do that to
well,
black
that's what
men
I
in
think
America
goes back
first.
to. So I think what your question to what she maybe wants you to
What is
do
the end
is
goal?
is that awareness that you were asking
So,
about.
like I said, they want to disparage a black man because she can't have him like she want him. Get a line, ma'am. There's a lot of black women trying to get at black men because they can't have them back. Yeah, we like to use the child as the excuse, but if you really wanted him, keep contacting him. Find his people. You say you found his people and you got on bingo. Everybody wants to talk to him. So what next? But disparaging him and going from panel to panel ain't it. What are we supposed to? I don't see no black women on here all the time talking about all our different baby daddies and who paying child support. Maybe you need to hold a child support live, Manny.
Well, the thing
Maybe we need
is,
to do that. Have a
by her
okay
being
tomorrow.
transparent, it allows you to come up and give commentary. So again, I spoke on. I don't think any black women would come up and do what she has done because of the many conversations we've
Oh,
had.
we'll do it.
Now,
We'll
had
do it.
now had she
As a
actually
matter
known.
of fact.
Now, had
As
she
a matter of
actually.
fact.
So had she actually known how she probably would have been treated today, she probably would have stayed clear. I mean, that's a
So
thought.
can AJ put in the comments the young lady who everybody was interviewing that made Braid go off? They questioned her about being pregnant.
But that's
Did
why
she
I
piss
said
on
What?
the
drop
Drop
stick?
queen.
Did
You
Manny,
she
were
shut
piss
the
on the
bringing
fuck
it,
up
floor?
and let it
Did
be.
she piss? Did
but
she
drop
piss? You
queen.
heard
That's
Damn,
why
she
me.
won't
I
even let the
said
lady
but
talk.
drop queen. That's why I said you were
What you
bringing
gonna do,
other
ho?
platforms.
You
That's
want to
why I
sit up here and
said.
talk about Duchess
What
and
you
Diamond.
gonna
That's what
do,
the fuck you want to
ho?
talk about. We don't want to hear that shit.
Oh
Who
my
said
God.
anything
So
about
this is
Duchess and
why I
Diamond?
said
This must
earlier,
be
drop
another drunk
queen.
hoe.
This is why
Have to be
I
another
said
drunk
earlier
hoe.
to you, drop queen, is that I did not want you to bring other stuff from other platforms over here because over here we don't treat them how you treat them. You
You never
get
told me
that
don't bring no
teaching
other
from
platforms
over
over here,
there.
Manny. You never
You
told me don't bring no
you
other
got
platform.
that
But it's
treatment
not
from over
about
there.
other
That's why you're
platforms.
doing it.
I can.
It's not about other platforms.
But
This
that's
is
where you're
about a
getting
young
that
lady.
from. That's where you're
This is
getting
about
that from, and you're now doing it to
You
her, saying
disrespecting
this is
Manny
how we
platform.
do each
Obviously, this
this
other.
is
something he want
about
to talk
another
about.
young
Like
lady
over
who
here,
was
we
asked
don't do
how
each
she
other
pissed
like
on a
that. Over
pregnant.
here, we actually try to allow the people to
But
talk.
y'all not
What I don't
questioning
like,
this woman
listen,
at
I'm going to
all.
say
She can
this.
lie and
Drag
say whatever
Queen,
the hell she
Drag
want about a
Queen,
black
Okay,
you're
man,
can I
wrong
say
for
and
that.
something,
y'all don't have
Manny?
no questions for her at
Drag
all.
Queen, you're wrong for that. You're
Y'all
wrong
don't
for
Can
have
I
that.
say
And
questions.
that's
something,
You are
okay,
Manny?
wrong for
drop queen,
that.
because if you got the questions, drop queen, then you got the questions.
Y'all
Again,
are
I
Can I
asked
questioning
say
a
her
black
something,
questions
woman
Manny?
earlier.
about how she pissed
Again,
on a.
drop queen, I asked her questions earlier, but you don't have to lie
Manny,
on the platform you're in. I asked her questions earlier. You know that y'all are free to come up to ask questions, so you don't have to lie on the platform. You don't
Manny,
have to be this way. You can literally ask your questions to her like we always do. Nothing new. You don't have to
Manny,
lie to kick it. Go
But
can I
ahead.
man,
say
you know
something?
she's argumentative. That's all she wanna do is just
Can I
argue
say
with a
I
something?
bitch.
know that. And that's why I'm
Damn.
letting
All
her know
right,
she
I'm
does
gonna
Hello?
not
mute.
have to do that.
Hello?
Go ahead,
Oh my
AJ.
God. He
Okay,
didn't.
It's
He
I
didn't
think
have the
that
chance to.
argumentative.
I
It's
understand
argumentative, you stupid ass
exactly.
fool.
Hold on, drop. Hold on, drop.
Bitch,
I
swallow your
think I
spit.
I think I understand exactly what Drop is saying, but it feels like we've both come in at the wrong time to get an understanding. Is it possible for you, Manny, to give us a breakdown and bust down of the things that we may have missed so Drop and I are not making assumptions that are incorrect about this woman and her baby? Also, Drop, sometimes we should just let the host run the show the way that he wants the information to be, delivered to the people. I have to say, if I hear anything that sounds like he's trying to drag a black man, I'm gonna be happy about it because we all say he loved dragging women, and now he trying to do the right thing for a man. Can we just take a step back and let it
Drag a
happen,
black
please?
man? Drag a black man. I'd
Drop.
rather a
If the
black
man
woman
left
be
his
up here,
baby high and
AJ.
dry, he need to be drugged. Just
No,
sit
no,
back
listen
and
to
let's
me.
listen.
No, you gotta listen to me. I'd rather a black woman being up here dragging a black man. I don't do this Stockholm Syndrome bullshit with y'all.
But
A
drop,
black
we
man
are
could be
in
up here dragging a
America
black
where we
man.
allow
A black
everybody
woman, it's a
else.
lot of
So
black
again, you
women.
got to stop putting what you would allow.
We
I
need
keep
to have
asking you
a
not to do
drag a
that.
black
I keep
mama.
asking you not to do that. I keep asking you as an
I don't know
individual.
what you're
I
talking
keep
about,
asking
Manny.
you not to do that. You and
Manny,
I
but
I
can
don't know
we
don't
what you're
just
talking
get
have
a
about.
that area.
breakdown?
You
That's
keep
all I
saying
want.
how you want things done, and I keep saying how I want things done. If you don't
I didn't
like
say how I
other
want
Well,
things
races
done. I
Manny,
said what I
speaking,
Manny,
don't.
if you don't like other
Manny,
races speaking, drop queen, you must remove yourself because everybody
She
else
can
is
talk,
welcome
and
to
I'ma talk.
speak.
She can talk.
Manny, I'm
I
finna
ain't.
But
get
again,
down.
what you can't do is
Manny,
run off the guests and their story.
I
You have
agree with
said
that.
several
I agree
times
with
how you
that.
try to take the story from
I
her.
agree with
This
that.
is her story. If
Drop.
you don't
I
like
think
it, you have to
that.
remove yourself, drop,
Hold on,
because we
Manny. Let me.
Y'all,
allow
please
everyone
Manny,
in
miss me with
America
that.
Manny,
How
to
y'all ask,
speak. We allow
Manny,
everyone in America
y'all
to
ask
speak,
black
no
women if
matter
they gonna
who
piss
it
on
Manny,
a
is.
stick. Y'all can't be
Manny. Can I say
serious.
this
Y'all
too?
can't be.
Drop. I
We are
also
very
think.
serious, Drop. That's how you're able to continue to speak as a black woman.
Drop.
We're very serious.
I also think that while your conversation is a great one, it should probably wait until the interviewer is not here so that we don't lose the person with all the information. Manny, can you please give us a recap
But
real
it's
quick?
the reason why, because Drop has stated that she does not want somebody else doing it if they're not black. So her whole motive is in her last statement. The person is not black. It's not to her liking. She only wants it done one way. I don't need you to respond. I don't need you to respond.
What I said.
That is
That's
what
not
I'm
even what I
saying. You said,
implied.
I don't
I
care
said
what you said. I'm saying what you said. I don't care what you said. That's the point. You keep saying
give
what
her
you
the
feel, and
same
I don't
treatment that
care
y'all
what you
give us.
said.
No, I said give her the.
I don't care what you said, is my point. What I took from what you said that you can't clear up is you would rather a black woman be up here talking about her things with a baby daddy versus this Filipino speaking. That's what I took. So you don't have to clear that up. That's what I took. So again, you want to give her a treatment that I'm not with. So that's why I keep asking you not to bring that treatment from other platforms here. You want to do the dragging and the digging and all of this when literally she's telling her story like we allow anybody to do. You remember my interview with you was you telling your story? That wasn't people coming at you and all of this. This was people listening to your story. So what has changed since then to now? What has possibly changed from you giving your first story of what you've been through and her giving her story now? What has changed besides you saying the treatment? Now, back to her story. Allegedly, she has had a 3-week relationship, but more, 3 week of physical, but more with TKO Capone, where it ends up with a child involved. She was not aware of his American lifestyle. He came to the Philippines and met her, got her pregnant allegedly, and now is ghosting her. Not responding to her. She has reached out to the other wives and all like that. Okay? Drop Queen, you got attacked after your story. Okay? But let's not forget, liar, you was able to speak of your story. Didn't nobody attack you until after they heard everything you had to say. Let's be crystal clear. There was nothing to attack until after you spoke. Liar.
Hey Manny, before I go, I want to say this.
Crazy.
This is called the newsroom, right?
Yes.
And you report the news on the TikTok atmosphere, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And another thing, let us not bring up other people's situations, other names into another story that's being told. That was wrong, a draw queen. All right. Bring your nephew's name up here like that. That was not cool. Whatever beef you got with each other, leave that over there. This is about a young soul that this young woman right here is saying she wants awareness for him. Whether we believe it or not, that's on us. But she's telling her story.
Attacked on Manny's panel. Who does the attacking? Who does the attacking? Something that you just displayed, drop. Literally, I'm giving my sound bites. You're giving your own. So who actually does the attacking on my platform? Let's be crystal clear.
I ain't getting into that, Manny, but this is the last thing I gotta say, man.
She's down there saying it. I'm saying let's be crystal clear.
Listen.
Who does the attacking?
You know how Drop is, right? I got love for her, but you know how Drop is, right? You know how some of the people that come on these panels, how they are, right? I stay neutral out of all that situations. But what I don't like in our community is the xenophobia we got towards other people. We see what's going on in here in this country right now. And if you do not think that what's happening to people that are not African Americans will not happen to us, then you must be living under a rock, right? Whether you believe this lady's story or not, that's one thing. But let's leave the xenophobia out of it. Because you know what? As much as y'all tell people don't spread their legs, well, these passport brothers need to keep their phalluses in their pants and stop spreading and procreating around the world and not taking care of their seeds. Plain simple. As the father of 2 daughters. God, Manny, I got love for you, man. I got to go. But it was entertaining today. But at the same time, it's heartbreaking about that little soul. Dark Hole, I hope everything works out for you. And much blessings to that little one, all right? Keep telling your story. right?
Thank
Because you were not
thank you so
dragging
much.
nobody. You were just telling your story to what happened to you, right?
Yes,
And
Lord.
keep
Thank you
telling
so
it.
much. Thank you
Okay.
so
Have a
much,
blessed day,
Lord.
everybody. Manny, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Thank you, Quantum. I get it that, as Drop says, that she wants everybody to get the same treatment. For the most part, we try to take in the stories, we try to give some solutions, kicking people down, but no. That is what has corrupted this side, is that thought process of just kicking people down. Like, no.
Well, anyway, thank you so much. Because
How can we make a judgment without the information? Okay, so can you go back and tell us? So can you start, Dark Code? What has happened again now with TKO Capone?
okay, so for to those who just came, so I am Celine. Okay, I'm Celine from the Philippines, and well, on the if you have a BIGO app, they call me Ling Ling in there, or the TKO baby mama. So I am Celine from the Philippines, and we do have a son. His name is Zane. He is 10 months old now, and he's going to be 1 year old on September 6th. So basically, yeah, his father, I am confirming, is TKO Capone. Okay, so the reason why I came to the okay, let's talk about first the BIGO app. The reason why I came to BIGO app is because people were asking me to go there because they wanted to know my story. They wanted to, to know what happened, and I mean, because they keep on telling me, stop chasing him, you don't go after the app, just to expose him. So you are concerned about, people are concerned about him, but what about me? I mean, I am alone here in the Philippines. Where do you want me to go? He keeps on blocking me like everywhere. And BIGO app is the only app that I know that he is on. So if do you know that if I didn't know BIGO app, I would be still here waiting on him, because I gave him the benefit of the doubt, that oh, maybe he just needs some space, or maybe he's just thinking, or maybe he's just coming back, because the last thing that he told me about the pregnancy, is about the baby, is he's going to be responsible for that. He's going to stand up as a man, and he is accountable for that. Those are the exact words that he told me. So I'm not
Yes,
here
you are.
to
They do have text messages. They do
yeah,
have
text
text
messages.
messages and all, as well as they did spend 2 to 3 weeks together when this baby was conceived. That's it. They
Yeah,
met
so
on Tinder. They met on
I met
Tinder,
him. Yeah, I
and he
met him
was
on
coming
Tinder.
to the Philippines. They met on Tinder. He told her a lot of sweet things, a lot of things he wanted to do. Then when him and her friend got there, who also is dating another Filipino, she was able to meet up with TKO, and they spent weeks upon weeks together. She does have text messages. He does state various things that he wants to do, as well as have a baby. Um, yes, allegedly she did do all the things that it does take to have one, because they done it up to 4 times. So she was not aware of him being current poly. He did tell her that he used to be poly, and that he has baby mothers, but that he's currently not with anybody. It's only her. Those were
Yes.
also the messages in the message.
Yeah, so what Manny told you, so what Manny told you, I have the proof of that. I have the screenshot. So, basically, he
The
was
baby
telling
mamas told her
people.
that she was a lie and blocked her. So the baby mamas are not believing the timeline because TKO is denying it as well. But she did reach out to the other women that he currently have, and she was blocked by them as well.
Yes, so when I went to BIGO app, that was the only time that I knew everything about him, because he was telling a lot of people were telling me that he is like PIMP, he is a woman beater, he is an abuser, he uses money, he uses women for money, and I didn't know that. I didn't even know that, because when he was here in the Philippines, he is like a different person. So, I was manipulated. I was fooled, because if this is, guys, if this is my intention, even before, you could have heard about me when I'm still pregnant. I don't have any intention of going here. People wanted me to go here because they wanted to know, that they wanted me to expose TKO. They wanted to know the story. So basically that's it. And he keeps on telling people that I'm lying, that he doesn't even know me. So what about our pictures? What about our conversations, the voice messages, the videos that I have of him? What about that? So that is why I'm spreading awareness. It's because a lot of people are being fooled by him, even if he is lying in their own faces. Like, what the heck? What do you mean? You should question him. Why why do you say that you don't know Celine, but Celine is on your Instagram? Celine is on your YouTube. Is it not what you call lying on your face? And you still
That
support
is
him?
what they would call lying on your face. Welcome in, Smiley. Go ahead.
Thank you. Celine, she travels 2 hours to work and 2 hours back, and she works 10 hours. And he's not acknowledging her. I keep watching him too. Now that you learn about him, it's terrible. He should be, and look at that kid. It's identical. She has all the proof. So for those of you who are on here saying, oh, well, she shouldn't have dated a black man. Well, she didn't know. I was married to one and I didn't know for 6 months. You know what I mean? Things just happen. So anyways, people should quit putting her down.
Wait, hold on. You didn't know what for 6 months?
Oh, well, I met a guy from Jamaica and he was love bombing. I married him to help him get his papers. And after 6 months was the first smack. He was fine before then. And I dealt with that for a year till he got charged with raping a 15-year-old. Then he went back to Jamaica. And that happened a long, long time ago. But you don't forget. And he and TKO is doing this to all these people, all these women. And she's only on here, and Lisa is, to try to warn people about him so they don't get involved. He had a girl sell everything, whatever, come live with him. And then he kicked her out and she had nothing. He's been abusing women and they're only trying to warn people. I don't know how people can't be happy with him telling their stories about him. It's very frustrating. She's on here telling her story. She's working hard and he's begging every day for people to give him money and he's not even helping the baby. Imagine how many other babies he has out there that, he's denying. And I know he won't even let people talk about her or he'll block everybody. So I just shut my mouth and watch. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and thank you for letting me come up.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Smiley.
much,
Oh,
You're
Manny.
wow.
welcome. Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, love. Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is
My
crazy.
sister, I am Michael Jackson dancer.
So,
So people keep telling me that, just go to court. It's on the process right now. You just don't know because you don't watch me, and I don't need to tell everything in here because that is a legal side. That is a legal part. So I don't want people to be feeding him, oh, Celine is doing like this and doing like that. No, I don't want that. Okay, so if I didn't go here, would you even know about me? Would you
no,
even know
because
that
we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't
So
know until
that's
you and Uchi brought it this morning, so we wouldn't have
yes, love.
known.
So that's the reason why that is the reason why. So if I didn't go here too, I wouldn't even know about him. I wouldn't even know about this. So maybe I would be this girl that is still waiting on him. because I didn't know. I because when he was here, he is like a different person. That's why when I went to BIGO up and people were like telling me this and this and this, I was like confused. Are we talking about the same person? Because that's the person that you were telling me, he's nothing like this in the Philippines. That's what I keep on telling them. And I keep and I know I keep on telling my story every time, all the time. Why? It is because there are a lot of still women that don't that doesn't know about him, doesn't know anything about him, just like me. I didn't know anything about him. So,
I mean, y'all gotta realize Lisa went undercover and sent, explicit photos, and sent money. And we find out that you have to have at least a threshold of 5,000 just to be considered one of the wives. So,
yeah,
I mean,
I mean, okay. So, some people are like attacking me. Oh, this is your plan for the green card, for this, for that. It is not my plan at all. They were like questioning me. So if you're not planning this even before, why you do have the ID? Why you do have the passport? I already told people that I was the one who was doing all the things for him. So when he said that he needed a car rental, of course, the owner of the car wants some ID from him. And that is how I got them. Because we processed that online and I needed to take pictures. So if I don't have these things, would people believe in me? Because my living proof is just my child.
yeah, that's what I would say. I will say the blood test, and then like you're learning from black women, you probably won't get that much sympathy or empathy because black women already experience it and have their own trauma from the experience. So, I mean,
And
you're just kind of learning what it
yes,
looks
and also for the DNA testing, everybody knows I am down for that. The reason why it's delaying is because TKO is not responding. He's not cooperating. He keeps on telling people I am lying. So let's just talk about this. If a person is lying to you and your followers are like, your followers like getting mad at you because she believes that she believes this lady. So you know in yourself that you have to do something to prove to people that she is lying. Why are not do anything?
So let me
Why
ask
is
you
that
this,
thing?
Dark Cole. Do you have other children outside of this child?
Yeah, I do have. He's already 8 years old. He is 8 years old already.
And you just have one other child? You
Just
just have one
one. I
other?
mean, just two. Zane and Zach. My
Gotcha.
firstborn
And,
is already
and
8 years
so,
old.
so this would be the first experience of you having a father not be a part of the child's life.
Yes, and it is not in our culture, if there are people, if they are telling me that, you're not the only person, that is doing like this. I never said that I am
Thank you
the
as
only
much.
person that experienced this.
I'm
What I'm
glad
trying to say, okay, and then they were telling me, oh, I'm also a single mother. I raised my child, blah blah blah, and then good for you, you raised your child. I'm happy you did that. But you also have to understand that I also have my culture. I also have my decision in my own life. I also have to undergo the process. If Because there are lots of processes, because of what happened to me. There's depression, there's anxiety, there is aggression, there is denial, and there is acceptance. So I cannot just go skip the process and go to acceptance already. I have to undergo the process and I am undergoing through that. That is what that is what I am asking people, to please to please just to understand, because I respect your decision. I
No,
respect your decision in life. I
let me
respect your
say, I
opinion in
will
life. You
say
have to
that
respect mine too.
there are a few in here that's, they understand. I will say for the large conglomerate, people understand, but there are a few that maybe want to stick it to you because as you're learning, this is something we discuss, if not once a day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, we know this conversation all too well. So for us, we can't say it's in our culture. What's in
Mm-hmm.
our culture is this actual conversation we're having. That's what's in our culture. So for
Mm-hmm.
us, the conversation is different versus your culture. This is not you all's conversation. We're all the fathers. Go ahead, IDK, welcome in.
Well, Manny, I'm not. Can you hear me, Manny?
Yes.
I'm not here to judge her or nothing because she's still a woman at the end of the day. And I just gotta say, the baby looks just like him, just a lighter version. The
That's
baby
something we
looks just
also do. That's something we also do in our community, child. We can spot them children just from birth.
yeah, that looks just like him, just a lighter version. That's it. You can tell that's his twin, if anything. But I'm a little, But yeah,
How many of
I didn't
y'all
blame
got
you,
it
sister.
wrong on Murray? Come on now. How many of y'all got it wrong on Murray back in the day? Please stop playing with me.
Annie, you can look. That's literally his twin. It's just a light skinned version of him. That's it. He spit. Oh, she had the baby. You, you could tell that's his baby. At the end of the day,
I
that's his
mean, the
baby.
baby
You
do
can
look
tell.
like him. The baby do look like him, but and the baby ain't even he ain't even fed the baby. So IDK might be on the something with that one. But Manny,
Thank
I
you.
did come to the.
Thank you,
I did.
AJ. I'm finna get down now because she agreed. I'm finna get down.
I mean,
Bye.
You
yeah,
don't
you
have to
can't deny the
agree.
baby look like a damn man. Nah.
Love,
Manny, I will
please
say
do
this
not
though.
be. I mean, wait,
Hold
wait,
on,
wait.
Dark
Please do
Hole.
not
Hold on, Dark
be.
Hole.
No, I'm just gonna say something. Sorry. Please do not be fooled because you know that he uses a lot of filters. You know that, right? You know that. You know that he uses a lot of filters.
Oh shit. Okay, hold
So
on, Manny.
I mean, what I'm trying to
Hold
Yes,
on,
say
go
is
Dark
that
Hole.
ahead,
This ain't
AJ.
about you, babe. Hold on, baby.
Yes, go
Manny done
ahead,
turned that
AJ.
camera around, so he already know what I came up here for. Manny, did you just tell that lady that she don't have the same problems we have with the men running away and not being accountable for their kids? Did you just tell her that?
Yeah, because she said it. She
Ain't
said
no
it
way she said
first.
that.
She said in her culture, and so I followed it up like from her culture. Yes.
Okay, tell me what she said.
She said from her culture, she hasn't experienced that from the one baby father she has. And so I took that as you haven't experienced a baby
So
father.
then, so then, what made her, if she got such a great experience with her
Ooh.
first baby daddy, what made her go sit on some black dick to even be in this position that she in currently? If the Filipino man was just so great.
Well,
Now,
let's
I
ask
would
her.
appreciate you as a black man. I know them wigs and dresses be getting you confused, but don't let nobody get up here and say that they don't have ain't shit ass men in their culture like we do, and then you back it
Well,
up
let's
like you are.
ask her. Let's
Nigga,
ask
don't play
her.
with me. Don't play with me.
Oh my God, let's ask her. So, Dark Cole, are you familiar with men in your culture not being there for their children? Let's ask her, y'all. Let's not do too much. Let's ask her. We haven't been to the Philippines. Let's ask. Love, let me flip the camera. Here we go,
not,
y'all. Y'all follow
not,
Manny to the
okay,
Philippines, please. Y'all
not,
follow Manny to the Philippines. I know we have not been, some of us, but let's ask her about what she see in the Philippines. Now, are you familiar with Filipino men walking away from their children in such manners?
not in my family.
Neighbors,
And
cause
and also I
co-workers.
mean, and also if I mean, what I'm trying to say, wait, not in my family, and also people have difference in thinking. So if they do that, that's theirs. I mean, that's theirs, and this is my thing.
Because we have to
What?
remember now, I don't want to offend you, Dark Cole, but I do know from like the Asian, persuasion type of lifestyle, they'll give up their life if it gets too bad. Now, I don't know what that really means, but they say if it get too bad for the family, baby, they'll give up their life. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Now let me hush, cause baby, I don't know. Only thing I can do is learn from her individual experience that gives me some insight into the bubble. No, it does not speak for all, but it gives me some insight to the bubble as what she's saying. I know from my family, only unaliving set us apart. You get me? Like, I have learned from many others, but I can honestly say from my family, unaliving is the only thing that has set the man and woman apart. That's it. That's it, no matter what they went through. Now, my family is that family, it didn't matter what they went through. So if you're going to come out here and bash and say, oh, baby, they dealt with all types of shit, hell yes. So that's the other end of that stick. I'm giving you what it is. Like, that's the other end of that stick is when you say, oh, they might have dealt with a lot of shit. Hell yeah, because only thing that set them apart was unaliving. So that means they stayed for everything. That's all I'm saying. And we all black. So how many of us shared that experience? Go ahead, Drop Queen. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all.
Hi, Darko. I came up here to apologize, and I can talk to you from one baby mama to the other one. It's hard as a baby mother, and the frustration comes when you do have deadbeat baby daddies, as is the experience with many, 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 many black women. I know that you said in your culture that's not, accepted.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you were married with your first. So knowing how your culture is when it comes to that type of behavior outside of marriage, what made you pursue the gentleman you're talking about now?
I said I fell for him. What do you mean?
And you say, but it would be against your culture though, right? Wouldn't it be against your culture to have him over, lay with him, have protected sex, and then end up with a baby for him, and you're not married? So are you getting a lot of backlash from your family for that?
Well, that's a different story to tell because you don't know the story of why I was separated with the first one. And that is,
No.
is like a
I'm not
different
asking you
story,
about
but
the
we
reason
can.
you were separated. No. I'm talking about with the gentleman you're talking about. You got backlash from your family from being a single mother is what I'm hearing from you, because it's not acceptable in your culture.
No, they love
Oh, you
Zayn.
didn't get backlash? Say it again, I'm sorry.
They love Zayn.
Oh, they
Why
love him.
would they do that?
Okay. No. You said that it's not acceptable in your culture for someone to be a baby mama. This experience that you're having is rare. You're saying it's rare
Okay.
because it's not acceptable in your culture.
So
Is that what I heard you
wait.
say?
Why are you asking these things? And why are you insinuating? What are you insinuating?
Wait, Drop Queen, hold on. So
No.
let me get in here. So what I asked her was, is she familiar with the men not taking care of their children, basically? Not that they had to stay together. It was more so taking care of the children. My apologies.
But it's also not acceptable in most countries outside of Western culture that you have a baby for someone you're not married to. So I'm simply asking her, was her family disappointed or shunning her, not the baby, but giving her some type of difficulty because she was pregnant and not married? That's the question I'm asking. Did
No.
your community or that
Well, it doesn't.
so
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't mean that. Well, doesn't mean that it is not acceptable. Is that they're going to make your life difficult? No, it's nothing like that because
Oh, okay. I wanted
Filipinos
to
are nothing
understand
like
that.
that.
Okay, because
So
you
do
said
they
it's
even
not
know that?
acceptable. Well, what is
So
not
do they
acceptable
even
in your
know?
culture?
So hold on. Do they even know that this is an outside child?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought she was
Be-
apologizing.
because she was making Because you made the statement that this is not acceptable in your culture. So I was trying to understand which part is not acceptable. What part is not
The part that
acceptable?
is not acceptable in our culture is being a deadbeat father.
Okay.
And that's what I
So,
agree with. That is
okay,
true.
so I understand that. And that's interesting to say when people
You know what? Wait,
like the
drop
young,
Queen, because you are telling me this and like that. My head is aching already because you keep on
She
talking
got
and
a
talking and
headache
you
from
won't
your ass.
because you won't even let me talk. And then you want me to talk now, and then you're gonna keep attacking me. So I mean, I let you talk even before, and now you're talking again.
I
I
don't
mean, you're
understand
now
what you're
talking
talking
again.
about.
You
I
won't
asked you a
let me even.
question.
You won't even let me talk even before. So I
I
mean,
am
my
letting
head
you
is
talk now.
aching.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. I am letting you talk.
Didn't
I
you just
stop
you
talking every
was
time you
down there
talk.
saying, Manny, let me
But
apologize. You really
anyway,
want to come up here and just drag this lady. That's what it's
but
giving. It's
anyway,
so sad.
but
Like, you
any
should not do that. How old are
but
you?
but anyway, as Marie, I think under
It's
me
Mari.
said,
It's Mari. It's not Marie. It's Mari.
as Marie said under me, she stated that this has been going on since the war. So surely you knew that men coming to the
And
Philippines
I also
and
Oh,
said
drop
my
out.
uncle take care of his kids. And he was married. That's what I said, too.
Okay, good for you. I'm not finished. If I can, Manny,
You not you
can
just
I
going in
please
circles to
finish?
say the
Can I
same
please
thing.
finish?
You just want to be hella
Yes,
messy.
can
That's
Mari,
what
can
you're
you
up
allow
here for.
drop? So Mari, can you allow drop and y'all go one at a time, please? Let's try to
Thank you, Manny.
recreate the first experience if we can. Let's try to
Thank,
dial it back and recreate the first experience. Again, welcome to the Philippines, you all. We are here with Dark Call as she speak of her experience with our American brother TKO Capone. Go ahead, Drop Queen.
thank you, Manny. So the only point that I was making, because she said it's not acceptable in our culture, as if it's rare and unknown, and that's not actually true, because there is a phenomenon of when men went to the war, every color, they slept with Filipino women, and they left those women with children. So this is not something that hasn't happened. It happens there, and it happens there often. Now with the phenomenon of the passport bros, they're doing the exact same thing. So for her to say it's not acceptable in her culture, why would you take a chance with a man that you only knew for 3 weeks? They have been going to the
I
Philippines. I'm sorry.
told
They
you
have been
already.
going.
I fell in love.
Allow me
Oh
to
my
finish.
God.
They
I've
have been
already
going
fell
to
in
the
love. What do you
Philippines.
want me to say?
I don't want you
Because
to
you have
say
insinuating
anything. I don't
so
want you to
many
say
things.
anything.
I
Just
mean,
allow
I
me to
said
finish,
I've
please.
already fell in
I
love.
don't want you to say anything. Falling in love in 3 weeks is crazy, but they've been dropping off dick in the
Love,
Philippines since the war.
love. He's been.
Been dropping off
Are you
dick.
listening? Are you really listening? Because he's been like 3 weeks, but we've already talking even before he came here. Are you listening? I'm sorry, huh? I just want you. I don't want you to look stupid, but you're not listening. He's been here like 3 weeks, but we were already talking even before he got here. And we were still talking even before he left the Philippines. You know what I'm trying to say? I
I
mean,
get exactly what you're saying. Again,
Black Hole, baby, I need you to breathe. I need you to breathe, baby, okay? Take a deep breath.
I have to,
Breathe.
yeah.
It's gonna be okay,
Because
right?
it's already 3 a.m. in the
Drop, you know I love you,
Philippines.
but what difference does it make if this is a whole thing if this is a problem that's going on, what is making it so acceptable for men to leave their seeds behind? Whether it doesn't matter what race it is, it's a woman's thing that's going on. It's a us thing. There's no white, there's no black, there's different shades of brown. So it doesn't if Manny wanna cover her story, he's bringing awareness to the whole it's a bigger picture.
I agree. I think I totally agree with what you're saying
And
because
then
okay.
the chick Lisa, if the other chick contacted her on the back end, can the other chick get a swallow the nigga mouth or whatever or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Women got to work together, regardless of what race they want to put us in. We all sisters. We all got a cat. We all bleed once a month. I mean, what's wrong with us coming together and loving on each other and start trying to figure this thing out and stop being so segregated about things?
I agree. I mean, I really do agree. And like Drop say, I do think we need to help the American women as well. I think we need to help all the women. Honestly, in that department, when it comes to the support of a child, I think all women need help in that department. I do. But we can't negate that allegedly she's saying she was with a black man. We are black. I mean, where else would she go? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, where else would I go? I mean,
I mean, like when your mentor is involved in things, you know what I mean? I was a single mother, still a single mother, grandmother, all that. You know what I'm saying? Raised kids with the same type of cat that she talking about. Her mentor is what's most important here. It's not about attacking her. She gonna need Ling Ling. You gonna need your mentor, baby, to make it through this journey, this process you got going on. You got yourself in. You gonna have to get yourself out of it.
I mean,
And I'm
black
sorry
women
that you're going
involved
through
in this
that. My
story
heart
as
goes
well,
out to you. I
Drop
lived
Queen,
it, and I'm not disregarding your feelings, your situation that you're going through because I lived it, and I know how heartbreaking and stressful it can be. And I
Thank you
also
so
put in the
much.
comments earlier, her culture don't allow that. Before that issue even came up, man, if you check your comments, I put that in the comments a long time ago. But it's there, there's nothing that can be done now. The baby's here. You know what I'm saying? Love on them.
Drop. We do say pick better, Drop, but we also got to remember if she is unaware, she is unaware. And if I remember, that's many people's story. Many people say they were unaware until it happens. So she's no different than any other woman who has stated before this time she was unaware, and then boom, it happened.
But Manny, I always keep it a buck, right? I keep it a thigh out.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. There's nothing in my spirit that's telling me that Ling Ling didn't know that she was making a mistake when she did it. So when that happened, there's a level of accountability that she has to take in this matter. Looking for this cat and trying to do all that, you only put more baggage and more stress on yourself, on your life, on your heart, your health, all of that. We all want our children to know their fathers, but unfortunately, there's something that happens now. Men are comfortable with leaving their seeds behind. Does it make it right? No. Us as women got to stand together and stop doing. If a man with another woman leave that nigga alone.
And let me throw in here this
Let
little
us start holding each
caveat
other
for-
accountable. If he
And
had
let me
30,
And let me throw this little caveat out there, fam. Yes, we are familiar with men leaving their seeds behind, but the caveat in this one is that he actually maybe pre-planned to have a baby just to leave it behind.
yeah, he manipulated her.
They didn't see the conversation. They didn't
He
see
manipulated her
the
real good.
screenshot.
To
That's the
where
reason why.
because he told her before he even got there that he wanted to get her pregnant. Yeah, he told her before he even got there he wanted to get her pregnant. Yeah. I mean,
I seen that, but you know what? That's actually really that's in the movie Baby Boy. That's the oldest game in the book that men play.
well, no, y'all got to remember.
Oh, I love you
she's
so
in
much.
the Philippines. Y'all got to remember, she's in the Philippines. He only went there for a short vacation. That's it. That's no different than us going to the DR for the weekend. He just went 3 weeks. It's no different.
I agree.
Manny, can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Mari.
It's gonna be a little something. I think, and I get, okay, yes, her story very much important. I think what a lot of people are not also understanding is the person that we're talking about. I did my own homework. I was on his panels. I didn't know what I know now, if that makes sense. Like, I literally looked him up on YouTube and was surprised by, I think it was 4 different women with similar stories. All their stories were the same. And it was like, wow, that's crazy. I couldn't believe what I was hearing from these ladies. And they were not Filipino. They were black women. Okay, since we on race and all of this, they were sisters. They was your daughter. They was your nieces. They was your cousins.
They were
So
us. That's why I say I took the race out of it. It's a woman
exactly,
thing.
it
You know,
is.
a lot of us women, we need to deal with our past traumas so we can become stronger and get aligned with our mind and our heart. So the mind is actually stronger than the heart, right?
And those
The mind can
stories
tell the
that
heart what to do.
those young ladies told, when I heard one story, and this is no cap, it's on YouTube, it's public information. She said that man wanted her to give her, she was in the service. He wanted her to give up his money, her money that she fought for. And I think she was, what do you call it when, honorably discharged or whatever, she got injured. He wanted her money. He said he wanted this, how much she had to give him a month. And she stayed because she didn't have nowhere else to go for as long as she probably could. It was another story about a lady that gave up, I think, dang near $40,000. I mean, the stories kept going on and on and on. And I literally watched it and I couldn't believe it. I said, I would never be on a panel with somebody and giving up little coins and stuff to somebody like that. Come on now. That was not okay.
Yeah, I used to watch their content early on, but when Armani first had dropped that she really wasn't with the whole poly program, that's when I stopped watching because up until that point, I could see how he was somewhat coaching Armani into the lifestyle, but I hadn't heard it from Armani that she rocked with it or didn't rock with it. But through that, he was still able to find girls, date, all like that. So I kind of got caught up into it. And then at a certain point, our money was like, well, I really don't deal with the poly stuff. He don't, because I don't do no lesbianism or nothing. And so when she kind of made that clear, I was like, oh, damn, you just done fell in love with your nigga that you had. And now this stuff is going on. So I kind of fell back then and fell in love with Armani more than TKO because in the beginning I was more in love with TKO than Armani. But I was like, oh shit, Armani the one I need to be more in love with because hell, she just trying to do the best she can for her nigga. So when I figured that's what Armani was doing was the best she could for her nigga, I was like, oh shit, honey, fuck it, fuck this.
Yeah, using that culture of poly as a whole nother form of ism. That's the handwriting on the wall. You can see it. It's just unfortunate that a lot of people on this side of the app didn't know about his bingo days like I didn't know. And then when you do your homework, when people start bringing awareness like they did, that's what made me go look into it for myself. And then of course you find out about the baby and things of that nature. But when you really do your homework about this person, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't even be focused that much on this situation opposed to what he's doing in the community and bringing it over here. I guess that's the awareness that everyone is that these ladies have been trying to get across is what I'm gathering. It's not about race. It's not about, single mamas. Well, yeah. Story untold, 1,000 years, centuries. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a predator.
I would think to make women stronger and teach them how to love themselves.
That too.
More.
Absolutely.
And to be aligned and in tune with their hearts and their gut feeling. And a lot of this wouldn't be going on. I don't really tell my story. Don't too many people know too much about me on here. Really my name is, the streets know me as Tata. My father is Hollywood, the pimp. I'm the product of a pimp, but my mother was never a hoe. So I understand the game. Also, what else?
My mama was. And
that's why I was listening to it.
Cousins is hoes, pimps. So I know the story.
I've been a madam in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about that because people like to judge. That's something I did. I'm older now. Yeah. And my journey going forward is to teach people different that I come across. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that she's going through this, but there's no way for her. She can't get out of this.
And I want to say in the beginning, y'all, when he was introducing Armani to the poly, they was living in separate bedrooms. Welcome in, Be Real. Go ahead.
Hey, Manny.
Amani is in on the
So
stuff. She's in
look,
on the stuff. They always have a bottom.
Yeah,
They call
she's
it a bottom
in
bitch.
now, but
Amani is a bottom bitch. They always have a bottom
yeah,
bitch. Excuse my language. And
Armani's in now, but in the beginning she wasn't though, per se. She wasn't.
so I had a question. Dark Code, how long have you all been knowing each other, like overall? When did y'all first meet?
So,
So
well,
the
our
wolf, you
first
got 10 minutes.
conversation on WhatsApp is November 14 of 2024. And he came here December 4 of 2024. He left the Philippines like December 18 of 2024, and we keep in touch. We kept in touch until like he blocked me on February of 2025, last week of February 2025.
Okay, so that's where I'm confused at. That's why I asked the question first, because you keep mentioning every time somebody says something, you say, "Oh, I didn't know that." How would I know I didn't know that? Like you were so lost, right? That would be understandable, and I would sympathize with you if I knew that this was someone you actually been, like, this was your man, like y'all were actually together in a full-blown relationship, and this was somebody you already knew. So you're saying that like as if this was somebody you were supposed to know, but what you just said, it sounds like a pen pal relationship, first off. So y'all met in November of 2024. He came December 2024, stayed for about 2 weeks, go back home. You don't see him again for a whole 3 weeks. Okay. Go back home. You don't see him for a whole nother year. He blocks you the following year in December. What did you build, and what did you think that you learned about him and out of that situation, just based off of what you just described to me? What did you really think that you learned about him that at this point, now that it has happened, for you to turn around and say, "Oh, I didn't know that"? What did you thought you knew? What did you really think you knew him seriously, inside and out? Well, yeah. Did you really think you knew him that deeply? Were you that naive? I guess that's the question.
Okay, so when he was here in the Philippines, I already know now, right, what kind of person he is. So he is nothing like that when he was here in the Philippines. And just like we were talking, because I don't know if you were watching me, because I have all the receipts of how he manipulated me, of how he fooled me. I was asking him who she is. He told me, "Oh, that is not the mother of my son. That she's only the mother of my daughter." So, I asked him who she is. She didn't, that is one thing. He didn't even say, "Oh, that is my wife." He didn't even say, "Oh, that is my girlfriend for 19 years. That is, those are the things, those are the kind of things that I am telling people that I don't know even. Because I asked him. He said, she's the only mother, she's only the mother of my daughter. So what would you think about that?
Okay, I hear what you're
She said
saying.
that she said that she used to be polygamy. So I didn't, and because it's not in our culture, so I didn't give much attention to that. But he said that he used to. So it means that he's not anymore. So he said he used to have 5 girlfriends. So it means he's not having 5 girlfriends anymore. So that's what I'm telling that. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't also know that he is like a PIMP or like women abuser or women user or something. I didn't know that.
Know that you didn't know
So
that. My
one
point
second,
to it,
cause
hold on really quick. I'm about to finish and I'm about to get down really quick. Excuse me. So we know that you didn't know that. You're missing the whole point. The point is you being a grown woman, and it seems like you're a very intelligent woman in your right mind, right? Not to say anything to anybody with any disabilities, but you seem like you're in your right mind. So how didn't you know as a grown woman not to let fall that deep into it, especially with a man from another country? Like, you're not even talking about a man from around the way or from the neighborhood next door to you. You're talking about a man from a whole nother country. You mean to tell me you feel that deeply based off of what this man is telling you, words and you can't verify any of it because you're 1,000 million miles away, right? You can't verify anything that he's telling you. Hold on, you had no way to verify anything that he was telling you. Just believed lies,
Love,
is
he
what
went
you
here in
just
the
told me.
Philippines. We were together. He went here, as in physically. We've
Okay,
been
he came there
together
for 3 weeks and what?
24/7 for 3 weeks. So I'm
Okay,
still
Still,
in love with that.
so you really think? Hold on, ma'am. Give me a second. I gotta,
Yes, I
cause
did
shit.
okay,
think.
be
Yes,
real, because I'm just
Okay,
saying you
right.
I
That's
already
the
talking.
said.
problem. That's what I'm trying to
I
tell. That's
Hold on,
what
but
I'm.
be real. Hold on, be real.
I
Don't
already
laugh
said I'm
at it like
stupid. I was
take
gullible.
it
I
in. Like
already
we have
said that.
seen movies where these hopeless romantic things happen. Y'all have to take in her story. Don't laugh at it, be real. But yes, 3 weeks, she fell in
I'm not
love.
laughing like that, man.
Happened.
I'm
Yeah.
just.
So
I mean,
so
she.
No,
At the
I
end of the
get how
day,
you're
she.
laughing. I'm just saying, 3 weeks, she in love. They chatted. That's her story. Go ahead, be real.
Okay, go
you know
ahead. Go
what?
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm not as intelligent as you. I'm sorry if I'm not smart as you. But it happened
That's
to
not
me.
what I'm saying, ma'am.
That's it.
Don't say that.
No. I'm telling that. I'm already claiming that because that's the truth. I felt stupid. I was stupid. I was gullible. I was fooled. I'm not smart. I was not being smart then. I was not being intellectual, about then. So I mean, I admit that, and it happened. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do with that? That is the reason. I just fell in love. That's it.
Okay, because listen, I have just one question, Manny, and I'm gonna go. Okay, because you say you didn't know, right? Dark, Ling Ling, right? But
I didn't.
however, that like I don't know if it was like the first night or the second night, right? When he was there with like his homeboy and the other, like your other, I don't know if that was your homegirl, the other Filipino girl. I thought she told you that all the things about TKO. Did she not? Didn't she warn you ahead of time and tell you that, oh, he was this, that, this, and that?
Oh, who? The Filipina girlfriend? The
Yeah, the
Filipina
girl
girlfriend?
that, yeah, like y'all, when y'all was
No, she
all on like the
didn't.
YouTube thing together, she was on there with you, right? I thought she
We
pulled
were.
you to the side and told you that all of this, stuff. Y'all, her name is Ling Ling on the other app, y'all. Please follow along.
Love. She just met TKO. She just met TKO on the second day. Actually, what she knows is her boyfriend, but she doesn't even know TKO. And he was, it
I
was the
thought you
second.
said on, but I thought you said on Trina B Live that she had already kind of like warned you and had already like foretold you that TKO is a bad dude, girl. You don't need to.
It was no love. It was I think on the third week. It was on the third week that they were here. I mean that they were here because there were times that I am not with them, and I was going to work. I mean I was at work, and then there were times that they just go, the three of them, TKO, his friend, and the Filipina girlfriend. So
So
she'd be
was
telling
this
me that,
time?
oh, TKO is like this and like that, and I didn't listen to her.
So
I
Dark
didn't listen
Cole,
to
was
her.
this around the time where you're starting to notice various actions
No,
from TKO yourself
no. I
within the
mean,
third week?
I mean, what she was telling me is that, oh, TKO is hitting another girl. TKO is like, TKO is used to like very flirty with another girl. That's it. Not about
And
him
so
being a
and so how
PIMP or
long after she told you that did he begin to cuss you out?
how. What did you say? How
So from the
long?
time that the young lady told you the information about TKO, when in between, how long in between time go past that he then cussed you out?
What is cast? What is cast?
He then began to call you bees and things like that. How much time went past
Oh,
between
he didn't.
her
That
wanting
he
you
didn't.
and him
He
calling
didn't
you
call me
names?
anymore. That he didn't call me anymore.
No, no, when he called you names, when he called you bees and stuff like that, you were saying earlier that
No, it was on the second day before. Wait, I don't know how to say it in English. It was the 2 days before he went back to the Philippines.
got you. So how much time went past between her telling you about him and him then calling you names? How much time went past? Like a week, couple of days?
Just days.
Oh,
Just
gotcha.
days. I mean, just maybe just like 1 day or 2 days. That's it.
Oh, got you. So in a couple of days, then he
It's not.
began to curse.
But he, but the how do you say that? But the information that she's telling me, it's not about TKO on the BIGO app. No, the information that she was telling me, oh, TKO was like hitting this woman. Do you know that TKO is like how do you say that? That he's been flirty with other women. That is the information that she's been telling me.
So AJ wants to know what's the call to action. So I think the call to action is getting TKO to acknowledge her so that they can figure out what's going on. That's the best thing that I think is that him acknowledging her and them figuring out how to go forth with this child because they do need to know if it is TKO's child or not. I mean, I would say that's the first thing. Even though he has blocked her. So that's what I would.
And then one more thing, man,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
see
get
that
down.
happening.
Dark Code, did you take Imp's advice that she gave you to like kind of handle that situation? Like, have you went and tried to like took the steps that Imp gave you to like handle the situation?
Yeah. Um. Well, you do know that I just got the receipt last May. It was just last May of third week or second week that I got all my receipts. So it's in the process right now, and then that I'm not going to tell like everything what was happening on the legal process. But yes, of course, it's not. I mean, I have already like I have already also thought about that. Even before that, even before she told me, and there's a lot of people that's been telling me to, not just her. But yes, of course, and I'm
Well,
really so
damn.
thankful.
Good luck, sister. Good luck, sister. And next time, girl, don't fuck a nigga wearing Milani foundation makeup, sister. That's all I gotta say.
Or fake Fendi clothes that they don't even have in the store.
Like I must be out for on Friday because
And a weed. Come on now, be for real.
someone please give me picture
Ooh, well, Dark Code, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh, thank you
I'm
so much,
sure the
Tim.
word has gotten out, and the people are going to contact TKO and make him aware. I wish you and him the best as well as the child because Lord knows, as you're hearing the stories, we know too many of these so often.
Oh,
So
thank you so much. Yeah, I
best
needed to. I
wishes.
mean, I needed to prepare for work. It is, but it's okay. I didn't have sleep for the night, but it's okay. I needed to prepare for work too because my work starts at 6 a.m. It's now 3:25, and I still have to travel like 2 hours to 3 hours. 2 hours to
I'm
three
sure
hours
some people hit
just for me to go
TKO
to
up
work.
because a lot of people know TKO. I'm sure some people hit him up, even for the attention of it all. I'm sure they did.
Oh my God!
Because
Thank you so much.
him
Thank you
having a
so
baby in the
much,
Philippines.
Manny.
Can
You
I
Thank
tell
you so
you
know,
one
much,
more
you.
story?
go ahead, Smiley.
So TKO made a video. He likes to have separate rooms like you had mentioned because he'll go in them rooms and if the person is not in the mood, he will take it. Can you imagine your loved one just taking it when you don't want it? That's his mindset right there. He has a video out of that. Yeah, he will take it. And all his cars are broken down. He wears the fake jewelry. His hair is fake. He wears makeup. He's just a weirdo. And then girls, he don't like them to have a bath 2 days before he does anything with them. He wants them to have pheromones and smell. Anyways, that's TKO. So he may be good looking, but oh, he's gross. Yeah.
But Drop Queen, I think you got a Drop Queen. I think you have to take that fight up with those who give it to you. Like
Thank you so
I'm not
much.
saying what they say to you is right as well. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Mari. I'm not
Thank you
saying
so
Thank
what
you,
they say
Manny,
to
much.
for
you is
having
right
me.
as
I
well.
appreciate your time.
Thank you. But you have to take that up with them because that is black women speaking to black women in those instances. So, that's all I can really say in that moment, Drop, is that you have to kind of take that up with them.
Now, Manny,
Hmm.
Smiley is what Drop Queen was up here talking about. Keep coming up here trying to dog and trash a black man she ain't even sat her white cooch on when it's clear she want to. What it's giving is she out here searching for that dark dick. And it done got her in trouble a few times with that YT husband of hers that's at the house. I here dumping your wallet and your purse because that man thing is black. And now you done got caught up in some trouble. And now you trying to jump up on a ling ling Miss Thing Thing to have you a story. But you don't got one. Whatever African or Jamaican or whoever the fuck you said swindled your dumb ass out of money, you needed to be swindled. Because you steady running and over here in all these black spaces, probably looking for you another one to sit on. Because it sit on real good, don't it? Now keep sitting with your stupid ass and you're going to be right back somewhere crying about another one because you love them. While you keep talking about what this man do and ain't got. Ling ling, this thing, you better watch out. Because it's given that Smiley wanted to sit on it. And if she could ever get in contact with the Negro, she probably gonna do it. And she the first one doing all this hollering, talking about how he ain't attractive. Next thing you know, his dick in her mouth. Girl, sit your ass down. You about to piss me off. Drop me,
Well, thank
man.
you. Well, thank you, AJ. Now they did allege a lot of things against TKO. I'm not sure which way it will go and who wants what from him, but they did allege a lot. So I don't know, but y'all know here in the newsroom we do allow the opinions. That is my time. See y'all later, but definitely let TKO know that we do not need another case, not even in the Philippines. Hold on, Drop Queen got something to say. Go ahead,
Hey
Drop.
man, sorry. I just came to see what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tussle the man down, put him in handcuffs, fly him to the Philippines, make him take a DNA test and pay child support? What are you gonna do? Since you have the life, what is your call to action? What part are you playing in the story to take care of baby Ling Ling?
I think I just did my part, did I not?
No, sir. You just let her tell a story she's already been telling all over the app and other platforms. Remember, she
So
said she had
that's
Facebook,
not a
Instagram,
part.
Big Go,
That's
and
not a
TikTok.
part.
I don't think it's a part because it doesn't accomplish anything.
Good thing we ain't asked you what you think, and good thing you don't get paid. Thing, boo, that was a part. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all can't take the simple stuff. That was a part, boo. What else you want me to do? Girl, she in the Philippines. Woo, girl. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, girl. Jesus. Oh my God. Woo! Great to clutch my pearls then, girl. Oh my God. Only thing I'm gonna say is shout out to the embassy. Shout out to the embassy. Shout out to the embassy. That's all I'm gonna say, girl. Cause honey, that's it. Shout out to the embassy. I have done my part. If there's any more for me to do, I will do. But as of one thing and one thing, baby, I done my part. Now, y'all got to get it to the embassy, the TKL Capone, yada, yada, yada. Y'all done got some details. Y'all done got the story.
Smiley
Go
down there
ahead.
doing all that talking like she ain't clocked. She is clocked because she came up here and told you that she sit in that man room quietly and just watch. Somebody who ugly, ain't shit, ain't worth a damn, ain't about to sit. What you sitting there watching for? What the fuck is you sitting in the room with your hands down, digging in your drawer, watching for? She ain't slick and we ain't stupid.
Go ahead, Smiley. Welcome back.
I go on there to watch, but I shut my mouth. If you don't, he will block you. He is nothing but a dirtbag, and these women are being abused, and you're defending that? You should be ashamed. How would you like your loved ones dealing with that piece of shit? He's nothing but a fake piece of shit, asking women for money and abusing them. He likes to his own women when they are sleeping. If they don't want it, he will take it. Imagine defending.
Thank y'all both. Thank y'all both. Those are enough sound bites. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, AJ. Those are enough sound bites, y'all. Those are enough sound bites. We get it. We got it. Okay? We get it. We got it. We get it. We got it, y'all. We get it. We got it.